După ce a plecat Aiden?
Da, nu a plecat. Cine
Nu
a
au plecat, încă
Unde?
suntem acolo.
Încă în cameră? Da, aia nu ți minte exact.
Sunteți încă în cameră, da. Stai să cam dat start, să verifică toate bune.
I
Vorbeam
remember
cu
what
el
happened.
și urma să întreb eu dacă, de alte chestii.
Ați avut tot felul de întrebări pentru el, l-ați asaltat, practic.
I mean, it's a matter of perspective.
Da, nu, I mean,
Ok.
Some people
So,
communicate.
el e de vină,
last
că m-a
time-
luat pe next. Da.
On As Goes Light, So Goes Darkness. You guys finally arrived in Grandport. You managed to find out that the Empire has built up a barrier of sorts around Grandport, bringing hundreds and hundreds of military vessels from all across the Empire's influence. Probably preparing for an all-out war against the Sale. Ați aflat că practic singura modalitate prin care puteți să părăsiți Grandport și să mergeți spre Arun, you being merchants and all of that, e să obțineți a special permit care poate fi emis de the head of House Noir, Lord Kahir the Silvertongue, care e the Lord of Dominion of the Coastlands, one of the admiral of the fleet, one of his 4 vice admirals, or by the portmaster himself. În foarte scurt timp ați dat de un hiur pe nume Partizio, care se pare că was one of Renault's connections here in Grandport, care a fost un former clerk of the portmaster peste 20 de ani. And now, pe la 35-36 de ani, și-a dat demisia și a hotărât să devină un traveling merchant și să-și urmeze visul de viață. A acumulat o avere și a pus un quest pe the quest board in the Adventurers Guild din Grandport, că vrea un grup de aventurieri care să-i ofere, să-l ajute să-și procure un vapor și să îl ducă to his destination to find the mercantile manuscript, this legendary collection of adventurers and writings from a legendary pirate named Birdie, or Captain Birdie. You made a deal with him, a plecat la the master of the port, la the portmaster, și în ideea de a procura permitul acesta, the special permit you need to venture forth beyond this barrier that the Empire erected. În același timp, în Grandport, you found the secret location of this midnight circus, led by the legendary Circus King, Alastor, care a făcut un pact with an ambassador class demon known as the Many Hands. Ați aflat că, de fapt, Alastor e doar un puști de vreo 12 ani maxim, crippled, and tot show-ul pe care îl dying, da, și tot show-ul pe care îl prezenta era de fapt avea loc într-un dreamscape unde avea total control and powers thanks to the Many Eyes. Ați rezolvat the riddle of the Midnight Circus. You went there, you gathered some informations. Echo, you found out that Alastor is a great fan of your work and of Marco's work as well. That he is obsessed with you and Marco, and that he wanted to create the greatest show ever. But you refused, and you convinced him to help you into stopping the Many Eyes. Sacrificing himself in the process, he managed to weaken the Many Eyes and to stop him from using his ability to traverse the realms and to flee to the Felkor, or to the Fel. And at the end you manage to destroy the Many Eyes and kill your first Ambassador class demon.
Woohoo.
And
Kerberos,
consume, please.
Kerberos also managed to consume the essence of the Ambassador class demon, getting a very powerful and intense vision in the process, and also the dark matter, the echo of Orion also activated, and you guys seen a vision of Marco Algiotto Malacarne, if that's his real name though, and you witnessed him
What?
What? Cum se
giving-
joacă
What?
aia așa?
giving his
No, it's okay.
flesh.
His
Not
real
okay.
name is the Fool. Because he is one.
Yes, you witnessed actually the fool giving his flesh to a group of demons that changed and became the Ambassador class demons that you know today. Da, Seia?
De
Cum
ce nu?
zice
Nu vine la
la,
mine.
la începutul la
Nu un pic, guys, nu un pic.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, a decision that was generally thought of as a bad idea.
Generally. If it generally means just the majority, not everyone. So, I mean,
Păi, în Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, asta era la God created the heavens and the earth.
dai seama.
Like Marco a little bit less now. He decided to play God.
Okay, sorry. So you got this vision of Marco, the fool, giving his flesh away to be consumed by other demons and created the Ambassador class demons in the process.
Like I said, Marco is to blame.
Making you further question this story that you've heard all across the places you have grown in or traveled to or witnessed, and this story is keeps repeating itself, and it seems to really have a connection to Marco, to the fool, and there are some truths to it. So you managed to defeat the Ambassador class demon, and you've then decided to rest a bit and to then pursue another story thread, încercând să găsiți mai multe informații, să aflați mai multe informații legate de acest secret facility controlled and by the Vault and built by the Vault, to find and probably free the children there and to stop the Empire's experiments that they are doing on those innocent children. And in the process, Renaud, you've met an old friend of yours that saved your life. Many years ago, Aiden Ambrose, the younger brother of Adelal, the leader of the Guillotine Order, and the current head of the Golden House, one of the founding houses of the Empire, the House Ambrose. Care, Aiden,
Că și tu am salvat pe el un pic, nu-i chiar așa.
și tu l-ai salvat pe el, dar but he saved your life.
Yes.
And you've
Saved
also
your
found
life.
out.
Why is it?
You also
Păi,
found
he's a
out
healer.
that
Eram
Aiden.
levelul, nu?
You also found out that Aiden has some connections to your friend here, your Master of Ceremonies, Echo here. Că se pare că amândoi au a lot of history together. And you decided to facilitate a meeting, and that went how it went.
It went marvelous.
Agreed. I think it went well.
And you've met him.
Eu știam de asta că Eco mi-a zis de Aiden.
Da. You've met him as a group in the Adventurers Guild. He came as the Seeker that he was known as the Wolf or Wolf. And you facilitated this meeting and you began to shower him with many questions. You found out that indeed he is one of the 4 exarchs of the Ganabalt Empire, handpicked and chosen by Archbishop Alexander himself, whom he calls Alex, and whom he calls his friend. Aiden susține că Alex is not what he is presenting himself to be, that Alexander is actually playing a role, and that this is all necessary for the greater plan to completely change the Ganabalt Empire from within, to no longer have an emperor or a king, to no longer have golden houses and noble bloodlines, but instead a government and a ruler chosen by all the people of the Ganabalt Empire. And sometimes this means that they need to do some things by the books, by the law, and sometimes they need to present themselves as something that they are not. If this is true or not, that is for you to decide. But for now, Aiden made you a proposition to help him take down this facility that is ruled by Cardinal Calixtus, one of a member of the Vault here in Grandport, but take it down not by burning it and destroying it down, only if that is necessary, but to shed as little blood as possible in the process, to do it by law, and to make sure that Callistus and his people and lackeys are judged accordingly. So, aici am rămas. You are still in the Adventurers Guild. E în jur de 4:30. Soarele începe să apună pentru că încă sunteți teoretic în ultima zi a anului, în anul 501 Adnos Imperium. Lumea afară se pregătește de petrecere, auziți artificiile în depărtare, mulți deja au început să bea, unii deja beți mulți. Au început să auziți muzică și petrecere.
Aiden said that he has a meeting with the cardinal this evening or tomorrow.
This evening, yes. This evening.
Ne-am întâlnit cu el la 7. Deci ceasul nu-i bun acum.
Da, atunci nu-i bun ceasul, așa e că seara la 7.
Da, era mai seară.
Da.
Am avut long rest.
Nu, tocmai de aia întreb. Că vreau un long rest. Mai ales Orion, așa e.
Ok, o să zic atunci că e undeva la 7:20 ora, e mai bine așa, după ce ați vorbit cu el și tot. So, încă suntem în ultima zi a anului, în data de 30 of Nightal, the Drawing Down, 501 Adnos Imperium, în jur de 9:20 seara. And the curtain opens and the stage is yours, Trailblazers. So Aiden looks at you with great intent, especially at Echo, calling you Velvet, 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 and practic insistând să îl ajutați să îl dea jos pe Calixtus and to stop his dealings here in Grandport.
I mean,
Also,
we are going to do that.
o chestie importantă ce v-am mai spus, and I checked, he says that Bruno, he is one of his friends, that he is in charge of the military here in Grandport and oversees almost everything. He and Lorca here, the Silver Tongue.
So he has connections to the Greys through this Bruno. So?
What Greys? Ooh,
Greys.
which is an avenue we didn't even...
Not Noirs. The
The Noirs faces it.
Oh,
Noirs.
wait, I know.
Noirs.
Yes, so much yes.
I meant
Shit.
the Noirs. No, I meant the Noirs. Wait, Kahir is from the Noirs.
The Greys are no more.
The Greys are no more, exactly. So he has connections to the Noirs through this Bruno guy, right?
Not
I asked
particularly,
him what-
adică Bruno nu are neapărat o legătură directă cu The Noirs. Bruno nu e
ok.
un membru din familia lor.
But
Admiralul,
he is...
Doar că
he
e
is-
ruler of military.
Imperial delegate, right? Sau ceva de
da,
genul.
deci
Delegat imperial.
the Number Knights, they are all directly under the Emperor and the Archbishop. And so they are the representatives here in Grandport and everywhere, actually. Peste tot unde sunt ei.
And I asked him last time if what he knows about the Izo and the
Da,
Benoit.
Ok.
De acolo
I
ne-am
was
oprit.
curious. Yes, that's why I
Când a
was
zis Mircea
curious.
că nu
What...
mai știe cine este casa Izo.
Da, da, deci atât de obosit eram
That
că
was
nu
on
mai...
cue. That was on cue to stop. Yes.
Yeah. Ok. Un pic. Ok. Ok. So,
Întreb în timp ce și eu mă uit super intens la Aiden și aștept să îl urmăresc
Tu-
foarte atent, încerc să văd ce pot să îl studiez într-un fel, nu știu cum să zic, vreau să-l cunosc, ceva de genul, să știu exact cu cine am de-a face, pentru că e clar că nu mai e același Aiden pe care îl știu eu, adică același Aiden pe care l-aveam eu în cap, că la urma urmei ce știe, un copil de 7 ani, dar vreau să fiu atentă la... Stai că ăștia țipă.
da, mă, copii... Fă-mi, te rog, un insight check. So,
Or inspiration.
if there is anything that I can tell you about the Izos and the Benoit is that
It's good.
they are together now. They created a bond. We do not know much about their dealings, but we do know that with their wealth and military powers combined, they are a very powerful force that hold great sway inside of the empire's heart. Their loyalties do not lie with the archbishop, with Alex. O să zic că, având în vedere
Sorry.
că...
Can you stop calling him that, please?
Trâm din nas de fiecare dată. Like,
Asta voiam să vă zic,
Yes.
în momentul în care vede că reacționați cum reacționați, în momentul în care zice Alex, he changes and
Suntem foarte subtili.
his, nu sunteți deloc subtili, and he sees this and he changes his,
I thought it was cute.
demeanor și o să zică Archbishop. They are not allies
I'll say thank you to Carapace.
of the
I hate
Archbishop.
that.
We do not actually know where the loyalties are. In truth, every house, every founding family inside of Ganabald has an allegiance. Of course, they all support the emperor or the church, but in all honesty, every house has their own agenda and interests. And these two, Omiel and Beatrice, Izo and Benoit, they have their own agenda. At least that's what I get from the information
Yes.
that I have on them.
Accurate.
What other information I can give you is the Noirs are loyal to the Archbishop. Also, House Astor is very loyal to the Archbishop, but he is using the Lady Bardot, and she will be tried and probably executed for her the influence and the hand she had in killing the former archbishop.
Hang on.
Just-
Lady Bardot will be tried and executed for her
Of course,
involvement in the killing of the previous archbiship. This is new
Is
information.
this lady
of course.
was this lady an associated of the current archbishop? Is did Alexander gain his power and position because of her help? Clearly, you helped him as well. So
I
I'm
didn't
just
have
curious.
a hand in putting Alexander in power. He used his own influence and abilities and knowledge to facilitate his ascending to the throne of the priesthood. He is
And then he
a
picked
commoner.
you and his rest of his exarch.
The Archbishop, this Alexander, is the first and only commoner
Commoner, yes,
managed
we
to
know.
become an archbishop. And that is only in thanks because of his
To-
willingness to do what is necessary for the greater good of the empire.
Yes. Even creating oratory demons. Yes, we know, Aiden. Apologies,
What
I
of-
do not
what
want to
of- what
sound
of the-
angry. It's just that I am.
What of the third of Elaine, Aiden? Can you tell us a little bit more
Yeah.
about the third of Elaine? What was that? Was that his debut show? Was that
No,
his
no,
way of
that-
showing the Empire who the fuck he is? So that
No.
everyone would
Daucucotu.
fall
No.
to his
Dar cu
fucking
cotul chiar văd. Look
knees?
at you saying debut show and everything.
He already showed his mettle and his determination when he demanded to become the archbishop. And it was given to him by the emperor and the priests and the houses. It is
Just like that?
true that he
Just
is
like that.
the
Here,
one.
have it.
It is true that he is the one who perfected the theories and the practices by which an oratory class demon is made. But the ones who started all of this were those previously in charge. The other emperor, Wolfram, the father of current one, of Emperor Eisen, and
Listen, Aiden, I understand what you're saying.
Archbishop.
Yes, he might have not started this, but he was the one continuously using this research and advancing it and using it and not actually stopping it. What they did to us is still going on in facilities
I know,
quite like the one we are about to
I know,
destroy and burn down
I know, Velvet.
illegally.
I know. But this is a most crucial time. A time when we do not need to let our emotions dictate our actions. One of the reasons why he made me an exarch is to put an end to these facilities.
Oh, how noble of him.
We
The
do need
commoner. It's a noble
friends.
heart.
We need friends, we need allies that are willing to help us with this. The third of a length, indeed, he was the face, the one who came forth proposing this idea. But I didn't knew only after everything was done.
Yet you and Alex still meet every morning over croissants.
Ugh, Cerberus, please.
I believe we are done with this discussion.
Take that word out of your mouth. Dau așa pe tine, like, stop that.
I will leave you
I'm sorry.
to yourselves because you are not in the condition to continue this discussion because you are too emotionally invested. And I believe it is necessary to cool our heads. I'm also partially biased now because of you and you. Se uită la Echo și la Reno.
Apologies, Aiden, I understand. I really do. And I know this can be, and it was quite a shock. I realize I can hear and see myself as well. It
I am
is
not-
just a lot.
I'm not
Thank you.
judging you. I'm not judging you. Every one of us did what was necessary to survive. But I am not alone anymore. I have so many people that depend on my actions. I can't just go and become a seeker again and go on adventures and kill everyone that I deem I don't know, guilty.
I will step in front of Aiden, like take a few steps back in front of him.
Ok, o
With
să
my
stăteam
cane
un
like
pic în
down.
spate.
Nu, adică în fața... In
E
front of
foarte
everyone
intimidat. E foarte intimidat de
else.
tine.
I know. I'm not really trying to intimidate him, but I guess this is the effect. I understand. Likewise, which is why I appear so emotional right now. Please believe me, I am not angry at you. Not exactly. It is just
I
not
believe
how
you
I
are
imagine
angry.
meeting you again.
I believe you are angry because you had a vision of what I am now and who I am now in your mind, and that just got completely destroyed. And likewise, I do not know, straight la tine, where my velvet is, or if there is any traces of her left, and that is fine. But this is my decision, and this is what I'm going to do. So you need to decide what you are going to do now.
We are going
Because-
to help. Aiden, we are going to help. We want to have this facility shut down and this cardinal taken care of. Yes, it was not our initial.
I am not
Plan.
your enemy, and will never be.
Yes, I understand that. Please listen. I understand we are going to help. Just please try to accept that your archbishop is not.
Can I roll insight on what he just said? I am not your enemy, and I never will be.
Please do, că Eco nu dă acum. Dă-te.
Make an insight check.
This is-
Sure.
It's just that your archbishop is not our archbishop. And I want to believe you, I really do. Because yes, you might not be the one, the Aiden I imagined, clearly. But that doesn't change the fact that I still care about you and I am truly grateful for everything you did and everything you are to me. Listen, please, we are going to help. Just perhaps we're going to do it, uite așa cumva în spate la toți, our way as well.
I will do everything that's necessary to protect my family and my people. And I will change.
Same.
I will change this empire. And I really hope that we can be allies and friends in this.
Yes. Same.
Because
Mircea,
whatever happens,
nice.
imediat. Because
Okay,
whatever
sorry.
happens, Velvet, you will always be my family. And you as well. I will always consider you my brother.
You will always be my life, Aiden. Please, for now, call me Echo. This is who I am now.
I understand. Then please call me
Aiden.
Aiden.
Okay. No, I don't say that. I will say,
19 insight.
mă dau înapoi în spate, nu mai vreau să
Știi
stau
cum e
așa în
asta?
față.
E ceva de genul... Da, asta își dorește. Whatever it takes, he wants for Echo and Renault to be his friends. He wants to work together with you to change the empire from within. Nu e de acord neapărat cu metodele voastre, înțelege că e necesar, dar se vede cumva că are foarte multe responsabilități, nu e responsabil doar pentru el și pentru viața lui. Și de aceea trebuie să-și cântărească cu foarte mare grijă orice decizie pe care o ia. Și ca și exarch, și ca și the head of the house Ambrose. Și în același timp there is a conflict, a great conflict inside of him because he does want to put on his mask to go with you on an adventure, but he can't. And he truly believes that the Archbishop, Alexander, whatever he is doing, even though he is full of sins and blood and mud, he's doing what's necessary to create a better future for the empire. And he is willing to aid him with this. But
Right.
whatever it takes, he will protect his family, he will protect his own. But if that means going... Cum să zic, încearcă să evite conflictul pe cât de mult se poate. Cu oricine, și cu voi și cu alții. Dacă e necesar și chiar trebuie să existe un conflict, ok, so be it, but he will not fight.
Okay. Listen, Aiden. One last thing from me. My last couple of couples. I don't mind you going about taking down the Empire the way you do. Subterfuge and all. Sure, why not? Why not have another avenue in that direction? But you will hit a wall. You will eventually hit a wall. A very steep one that you won't be able to overcome. And you will find yourself in darkness. When that time comes, you are my boss's brother, and have mad respect for the man, which means you have my aid. You run and don't look back, and you come and find us.
Kerebus, was it?
Yeah. I'm a farmer, no one special.
And I'm just some boy who has
Was
some
the
healing
leader of the
powers.
guillotine, right? Nothing special.
If darkness comes,
Mama a fost șef la SRI,
if darkness comes, I will not run. Instead, I will make light. I will not turn my back on those who suffer, whatever it takes, even if I die in the process.
Your metaphors aside, boy,
I am
we're
not
here
a boy,
for you is what I'm saying.
Sir Kerebus. I am Lord Ambrose,
Okay.
and I am
and you
not a
will
boy.
kneel.
I will not be called a boy. Thank you. I respect you, so you show me respect as well. Sir Kerebus.
Okay, I think this is quite enough for
I'm sorry.
tonight.
I got too emotional, and I will take my leave for now.
Let me walk you out.
Thank you.
think
Se așa.
we should discuss the
You're muted.
matter at hand. Nu sunt muted.
De-aia nu mă
No.
auzea nimeni.
No, not you.
Acum.
She
Eu
was-
vreau să-i zic repede lui Renault când pleacă cu Aiden. Ask him about the exact plan for tonight. He will most likely tell you more. And I stay behind. I will just... Aiden, can't wait to see you again.
O plecat.
Smiling, everything sweet. Pe aia îi zic înainte să plece.
Ok.
Eram pe mut și nu se auzea nimic.
Ok. Renault, tu îl urmezi, o să iasă afară and he's just charging, not looking back, like going fast-paced. You can see him distressed
Wait,
and
no. Hey.
she changed so much. So much. Îl vezi că începe să-i curgă o lacrimă. So much.
Well,
She was... Îi vezi că îi tremură mâinile de emoție. And through her eyes... I know I can hear myself. I know I also changed so much. I'm not the same Aiden that she knew. I'm not her light anymore. Come on. And she's not my velvet anymore.
well, I never knew your thing went so deep. Actually, she mentioned you once, twice.
She's my family. She's my family. She's the one who kept me sane. She's the same who kept me alive. She kept me sane and in line. And
Well,
I
then
wanted...
it seems like falling in with bad company runs in a family.
I am not an idiot. I know. I understand. I am doing what I think is right. Not for me, but for them. For my future wife.
I am.
For my family. For
He's engaged.
I understand, Aiden. We've just been through a lot, and those two tend to be very in your face.
it's been years. It's been years, Albert, since I was so emotional.
Cine vorbește fără noi aici?
Since I felt so. This is so much.
This is exactly what I felt. Well, that day that I met you. So it will pass. You will get clarity at one point.
At one point, I hope.
I know the feeling of things coming crashing down on.
Am o întrebare
Da.
flavorful. Aiden vorbește cumva cu accent de Empire sau nu?
Nu. Are mai degrabă English, a little bit of an English accent.
Ok.
Bine, e accent în The Empire, The Ganabaldian, pentru că e majoritatea French or English accent.
I protest
Okay.
that flatland accent right there. Or maybe woodland. I accept the woodlands too.
The Noirs also have... bine, de fapt s-ar fi
Different
diluat de atâta timp. Tot
Mhm.
French would be or English. Talk to her, please. Talk to your friends.
I have been trying to get them to I don't
M-am
know,
săturat.
see the bigger picture a couple of times, but yeah, everybody's very likes to cling on the past a lot. So, and I understand them.
Alexander is like us in a sense. He was taken when he was a little boy, experimented on. He was tortured and drugged and raped and was used for his abilities. It's not so different from her or you or I. And he is willing to take everything on himself. He will do everything. Everything that's disgusting, everything that's considered vile or sinful, everything that's considered beautiful or harmful or saving, whatever it takes. And he decided to take me as an exarch because he saw how he would put it, something good that he is afraid not to lose. He will do what's
Listen,
He's
necessary,
projecting.
even killing myself, even killing me in the process, even killing you in the process. That's the kind of person Alexander is.
I like you. I'm going to help you. As for Alexander,
All right.
his life was forfeit when he did whatever he did to his eldest.
I
He
know.
means nothing to me.
I know.
Exactly.
He will die in the
Em-
end. That is his promise. He will pay for
Well-
his sins.
Brother to brother, if I have a chance to make his life shorter, I'm taking that chance.
Dude.
If he strays from the path,
Yes.
and if he becomes that which he fights, I will stand with him. But I really hope it doesn't come to that.
Good. That's all I want to hear.
All right,
Now
thank
about
you.
tonight. What
No,
you
no.
gonna do?
I have half an hour for the meeting. I will probably be late, and that's not a problem because
Doesn't
I'm the
matter.
exarch. It doesn't
You're a
matter.
fucking exarch.
So you have about an hour at most to decide if you are going to join me or not. I will probably go there tomorrow as well. For now, I just want to talk to this guy and see what kind of a person he is.
Okay. How about, well, I was planning on visiting the orphanage again tomorrow at, say, after lunch.
Alright. Alright.
Okay.
It's the new year, what can I say? Why not?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, yes. Why not go to the festivities, play some games, drink some ale, have some fun for tonight?
Mă apropiu la el și zic la ureche, I killed an ambassador demon today, I'm going to sleep. Îl bat pe Omar și plec.
Wait, what?
Amazing!
Right.
Ok, în același timp...
Okay.
Amazing.
I do need a good sleep, man. I am so beaten up. Mă băt niște boschetari în bar în crâșmă de dimineață.
And then you killed an ambassador demon. Oh!
Yeah.
Așa mi-am început eu ziua, luând bătaie de la niște iși.
There's the ishchika. At the same time, after Renault leaves with Aiden, I want Echo to just stay there in the middle of the room, and her tail is going like this, is going crazy, and her hands on her cane is just like. And then she turns around to everyone, I mean to Orion and Kerbus, and I'll be like, that went well, right? I mean, I was normal, right? Not normal, but the other normal. I mean, does he hate me now?
Why don't you take a sheet, my dear Echo? I think you are tired.
Yes, Orion,
and
darling. Yes, thank you.
exhausted.
I think your
Yes, that.
relationship is the furthest thing that should be on your mind currently.
There is not a relationship. I mean, there is. He was there. He was. I'm scared
A lot of
that
time has
he
passed.
might not trust me anymore. I know I am different now than what he expects. He is different from what I expected, and now I'm confused. And the fucking name, Alex. Why does that irritated me so much? I was O să-mi pun mâna așa la față și o să-mi țin masca și o să se oprească un pic Echo și o să fie așa, să uite cumva la mână și la mască, like. Orion, darling, Kerbus, just
I need to talk to Adelal. I need to talk to Adelal as quickly as possible.
yes, do that. Get that little demon. Wait, no.
Oh, Rasha, shit. I need to get Rasha 2.0. Ah, yes.
Do we have a way to contact? I mean, no, we don't. Ooh, Orion, darling, can
course
you
we
maybe
do.
get like?
We have a seeker. A proper seeker that can send a message.
Yes, and also Orion, darling, when you go to sleep tonight, can you like really concentrate and like send a message to one of your visions to Momoka or Luca or Adelal directly? Și mă uite așa la Kerbus, foarte chaotic, very like more than usual. Is what I mean. Maybe you can dream message them or you know
any message them, whatever, live message them, awake message them is fine as well. Whatever you can do is whatever we will take.
what you
also-
guys.
I'm not certain I am capable of such a feat, but I'll think about it.
That's fine. Any ways, perhaps, to listen in on someone's conversation, perhaps without their knowledge. I don't trust Aiden. I'm sorry. It needs to be
Mă uit
said.
la tine, îmi întorc capul așa, like brusc.
O dat
Why?
6 inside check-uri, by the way.
I will look at you like, why? Be specific.
Why?
I'm not angry.
Why?
I just want to know why.
Okay. Izzo came into battle with a fucking oratory demon that took me out in one shot.
I remember.
Likely created by Alex.
Shut up. I mean, don't say that name.
Let me continue.
Eram într-un legacy, domnule.
Is it possible? Is it really beyond the scope of possibility, beyond the realm of possibility that perhaps he might be controlling, manipulating, or otherwise deceiving Aiden?
I will like get closer to like put a finger right in your face. Exactly. That's what I'm afraid of as well. the fact that he's just calling him like by his name like that, I mean, yes, exactly,
Hence-
right. So I'm
hence-
not a bad friend or mean for thinking this, right? I'm scared, Carabas. What if he is controlled by the fucking Archbishop and put in this place of power and responsibility, and everything is on his shoulders once again, and now he thinks he's on the right side of all of this.
You're not a bad person. The fact that you question everything is a good thing,
Yeah, but-
in my
but
opinion.
what
And
if
you
I-
should
what if-
do so going forward.
Yes, but I don't like this. See, now I'm questioning Aiden, and this isn't right. This is all the Archbishop's fault. And fucking Marco, what the fuck did he do? O să mă pun jos iarăși. M-am ridicat și mă pun iar pe scaun.
So,
Stop.
anyways,
I'm tired.
listening on a covert conversation. We need reassurance. If what he says here is true, that means any conversation that he has with the Empire should also reflect this.
I have a suggestion. We could use that recording stone thingy that we found in Fern's cave, and maybe we can have it on his person, and we can record the conversation he has with the cardinal. If going with him would be, I mean, I do not know if it would be wise for, just an example, me, for instance, to go in that facility and try to have a conversation with such a person. Just saying, this is me in control right now.
Hang on.
What do
I
you
think-
think?
Wait.
The device would be a good idea. I do not have any magic, especially not today, that could do it. My eye can
I'm so sorry,
transmit
Rodan.
images,
Yes,
but it
I didn't
cannot.
realize.
It cannot listen in on conversations. Overall, I
point
think
with the
it
cane.
is.
You don't look so good as well, Kerbis. And Renault was also badly hurt. We definitely should not
But I think it
take
is
down
a
the
good
facility
idea,
tonight.
Indeed, but I think it is not such a bad idea to work with an exarch on this
Yes,
matter.
no. We should work together, but like you said, Kerbis, it is not a bad idea to have some doubts, though. Right? Even if it's Aiden.
Right. Yes. Yes. If you need confirmation, you have it. Yes.
I mean, Orion, you trust Lady Eve, right? As well, but you're also
I was
not.
saying,
You're also.
it's ironic
like-
considering the fact that we're already working with an Exa.
Yeah.
And he
Uh,
knows
Makes
a
you
lot.
makes you wonder who the other two are, right? But that is
In-
beside the point.
He knows quite a
That-
lot.
I trust that Lady
Yes.
Ib is not a loyal servant of the Emperor. I trust that she does not agree with the way things are in the Empire right now.
Yes,
I
but
trust
you're
her
also
with
open
my
to the
life. I trust her
possibility.
with my life since I have a life thanks to her.
Be
But
that as it
Exactly.
may.
I do not trust what she intends with powerful artifacts like the.
I'm pointing like crazy at Orion, like, yes, exactly, okay, so that's, yes.
And from what I have seen of this other exarch, your friend here, I trust that he has good intentions and that he wants to bring changes, but his masters, his superiors may just be manipulating him. That is what I am afraid of.
Yes,
the
when
most-
Renault gets back, maybe
On
we
the
should
other
all have
hand-
When do I get
conversation.
back?
Yeah.
When do I get
Apoi
back?
mă gândesc că e imediat, nu? Acum, de-am zis, mă gândesc că vai veni, ca să stabilim cu toții ce facem.
Whatever the case,
Ai
the
vorbit cu
discussion with
Aiden
Aiden
și
was
după ce l-ai
also
condus.
very, very enlightening from many points of view. I wasn't aware that the empire itself is actually quite fragmented, and that each and every
that's what you
noble
meant.
house actually has their own agenda, which means young Master
Cam știam
Izo
asta, noi cam
I
știam de la
could
Shun
actually
Mei,
prove very
de
useful.
la tine.
Yes, but hearing it from other prominent members, no offense, Mr. Bougie, kind of puts things into perspective.
Yes.
But you're not there. Also, you're not there, man.
Vine.
You
Oh,
two
Renault, darling.
are a piece of fucking work.
Hey, don't talk like that about Orion.
I'm not
I've
talking
been
about
called worse.
Orion.
I've been
I
called
think he's
worse.
the most sane person in here.
Is he? How so?
All right, let's
What did
not
I do?
let's not
I mean, was I
start
really that
fighting
bad?
now.
Was I really that bad, Reno? Please tell me. I'm open to hear it. I
You-
know.
You more embarrassing than, but you
Yeah, me.
wait so aggressive all of a sudden.
Aggressive. This is just plain Caribus. I was being
Aiden was
friendly.
saying Alex like it was nothing.
I mean, I like
mean-
the kid. Honestly. Sorry. I like his lordship. Even in his absence.
Wow.
I like him, honestly. But I had to put him to the test. I still don't trust him fully, mind you. But I had to put him to the test. I told you I was going to ask him about his brother. I told you. I was literally burning inside. That was the question that would make, for me at least, make or break the whole conversation. He passed it. With flying colors, even.
I don't think that's what Reno meant, Caribus. But
If you
go
say
on,
I'm
go
being
on.
aggressive. No, I'm being careful, man. That's what I was being.
Can also be civil.
That's your job. You're the people's person.
No, trust me, it's not my job. No.
No, it
Then
is
we-
mine.
then
I
we're-
understand. I am the face of the
Then
group. the
we
leader.
only have her. And that puts us at a disadvantage.
I'll be like, excuse-moi. I am the best face of this group. Orion,
Did-
darling, of course.
did
Beside you. Don't
she-
worry. And
It's a thing. Read the room. Read the person.
was
Okay.
just-
This was not the person to be in your face with. He never was.
yes, I agree. We were just discussing that, Reno, darling. No, I agree. Caribus, I agree. Reno, you're right. But it was a bit weird, right? You were weirded out a bit as well. Please tell me you found it strange that Aiden, after what you've told me when you encountered him and what happened after, is now calling the Archbishop Alex. And
Listen, I never lived the noble life enough to see this shark-infested waters that they call the court. But
so you're one of the lucky ones.
from my understanding, you have to bite back sometimes.
I understand. No, I understand that. My problem is, like I mentioned, with this Archbishop that knew what was going on, moreover, experienced, apparently, we are to believe him, some of it, and decided, fuck it, if this happened to me, it should happen to everyone else. The realization hits Echo in this moment. It's like,
Listen,
will
I
use
don't
this
give a shit about Aiden's relationship with the Archbishop. It is what it is. I trust him. He may be
you do
my
trust
biggest
him?
my biggest concern is he's a dove or some sort of sleeper or something like that.
Yes,
But-
we were just
but-
discussing this.
As
yes,
far
as
as
well.
I know, and correct me, Orion, if I'm wrong, they have to be activated in some way. They have to be told to act.
They do not know
Yes,
if
they
a dove is a
they
dove.
are not aware until.
So
the time
for
comes.
now, he is aligned with us, and I'm prepared to align myself with him.
Yes, right. So we are. This is why I wanted to discuss once you return, Renaud, darling. So we are agreeing. We are going to help in this facility case, right? I do not.
Well, as long as things don't change, I'm going to meet him tomorrow again, see what he talked to with the Cardinal.
That
Okay.
I was
Could we
gonna
maybe-
suggest too. Like
Yes.
we learn what we can from. We try to find out what he has learned, and I would say that what he proposed to take this down legally, I doubt that this
I mean, the
cardinal
cardinal
will
will
just
not agree,
allow himself
right?
to be exposed so easily. He
Exactly.
will hide his secrets well, I feel like. So
Could
it will
we
be
maybe-
up to us to expose him. such as by
Could-
finding and rescuing the orphan girl.
Can we
so
have
if he
Aiden
does-
carry the recording stone with him to this conversation? What do you say?
Today, he already left for the.
I can smell him. I can follow him and give him the stone.
Well, you have
only
a
if you all
couple
agree.
of seconds left if
Do
you
it.
run.
Do
he
it.
was on
Run.
in a
Give me
hurry.
the
Get him.
stone. Give me the stone. I'll
Isn't
go.
it with
stone.
you?
Ah, nu, asta
You
nu era
have the
bine,
goddamn
recording
stone. Run, go, fetch.
I will go.
Okay.
I will look, I will glare back at Caribus and be like, and then just run. Yeah,
Okay.
go. I want to catch up with Aiden
Ok, fă un
in front of
perception
the
check,
guild
te rog.
hall. Try to see where he went so I can give him the stone.
Perception check.
Gonna look at Ryan, at Renault. Maybe Ryan too. Why not? So, you two want to put down money on this? My bet is he's in cahoots with a lot. I'm willing to put 25 gold pieces on this.
On what? The fact that. What?
Aiden's in on it. Aiden's a part of the whole plan.
You're willing
Isn't
to bet
cahoots.
25 gold on this crucial piece of information.
Well, somebody's got to open the pot, you know.
But
I am
maybe it is my
I love
mistaken
gambling.
thing. Maybe it is my mistaken thinking that you're serious sometimes. Because I really hope you're bullshitting us now.
Aw,
Mm.
you're
Just-
learning
just
so
try-
much from me, Caribus.
Just trying to make a little bit of a light fun from an otherwise quite serious situation.
I'm so proud. And I'm not even there.
I know I bet on the whole circus, who and what was behind on the circus, but I feel like this is a whole other matter. I think we can. I would rather just not think about the big picture right now as to what Aiden's plans and the Archbishop plans now, and just focus on the now, and which is to rid the Empire of one weapon
Interesting.
and blight on the
I've rescued the children, but I'm not there.
and
Sure, but it's very interesting coming from you, not seeing the bigger picture. You're in that vision of yours.
it is always there. It won't simply go away, don't get me wrong, but sometimes there's a saying that you don't see the forest from the tree. But if you focus too much on the forest, you may not notice that very important tree that you need to protect and nurture, and a tree that can provide a lot of things for you.
I'm gonna take that and sleep on it.
Mm.
Do I find Aiden? Can I catch up with him? So I
Ok,
can give him the
so
stone.
pentru vreo 10-15 minute you go about.
Alerg în direcții. Da.
Yeah, alergi în toate direcțiile, încerci, you try to find his smell, but you can't. It's...
I mean, au vorbit cu Renault, n-ar trebui să fie de mult plecat. Când au vorbit cu Renault, am vorbit noi și pe aia când au venit Renault...
I know,
cât?
I know,
Ok.
I know,
ok.
I know. Îți ia,
Mhm.
trec 5, 10 minute, 15 minute și tot nu-l găsești. And at some point, you feel a hand touching you. As you look around, you can see, deja începe să i-a pus soarele from the shadows. You see this beautiful silver mask, wolf mask, hood up. You hear the familiar voice of Aiden. Somehow my instincts told me that you would come running for the shadows. Echo.
Can you blame me?
Silverash.
It hurts a little, but yes,
It
please tell me
does.
that.
It does.
Once this is all over, I would very much like to properly have a talk with you. Maybe
Pune mâna pe
get
tine,
from you.
te atrage mai aproape. Pune mâna la tine pe șold. He looks you straight in the eyes. No, we will not have this discussion tomorrow, or in a week, or in a month, or in years. We will have this discussion tonight. Please, Velvet. I need to know what happened to you. Show me. Tell me. It's me. It's your Aiden.
O să mergem mai adânc în the alleyway, ai zis că suntem, în the shadows, sau ce?
Da.
I will put my mask off, I will take my mask off, and
Okay.
I know. And yeah, okay, I'll take my mask off and I'll be like, I know, it's me, Aiden. It's just hard because a lot of things happen.
We all
A
have
lot
masks.
happened.
We all want to hide something, and it's fine. But I need to know that it's still you. You don't understand.
It is
You were
still me.
my hope. You were the thing that kept me alive in that wretched...
I thought you died, and I blamed myself for running away.
I also thought you died.
Then
And I blame myself for not running after you.
I felt guilty for living, and I wanted to die but couldn't because I survived because of you. It didn't feel right to just go off and die.
I also
Îmi pun
felt
masca la
guilty
loc
for
în timp ce
not...
vorbesc.
No. No, not yet.
Nu, trebuie să mă lase, nu o să pot să vorbesc cu el
I
fără mască.
also felt guilt because I didn't look for you. I just assumed you died. And that was it.
Aiden,
I told
I
myself
survived
lies
Mm.
because it was easier that way. In all honesty, I was afraid. I was afraid that you were still alive and that I didn't run after you that night. Sorry. Îți dă drumul la mână.
I didn't return because I was afraid as well. And that fear and that shame and that guilt consumed me from the inside out until I finally thought I was ready to turn it into my need for vengeance. The hunger was much too strong to ignore, and when an opportunity came along offering me more power, the right power I needed, I took it. I joined the circuit. Took the circus away from its former master of ceremonies and became the new face of the show. I have developed my powers. My flames are under my control now, you remember. And I am on the road, on the path to gaining more and more magic and
Stop.
hopefully to one day
Stop.
understand
Stop. Just stop. I
what.
want to talk to you
I cannot-
about your powers and about magic and about
I cannot,
gaining more strength.
Aiden, I cannot honestly comprehend that you are standing right in front of me right now. This is
Îți dă jos masca iar.
all
It's
I
me.
can do.
It's me.
I know. I will start crying. I know.
Te
You're
în
here.
brațe, o să plângă
And
și el.
I will hug him. Yeah, I will start crying. It is way too hard. Way too hard.
I need to know what happened. Please. I don't have any right. But
I
please.
found a family.
You found.
found
you,
the
you
family.
did found a family. You
I
did
found
find
a home. Yes. But then it was taken from me. I found another home. And I was left alone again. Then I chose a different home. And that was taken away once again. That was new. I would say, and that was destroyed. And now, să mă uit așa cumva în spate, I decided I will never let anyone take my family away from me again. You mentioned that the Archbishop is willing to do whatever it takes, and I understand the sentiment to a fault. However, I will never go to the extremes you mentioned. I am willing to risk my life, but not theirs. Or the life of innocent children and innocent people in this empire. If we have the power to stop what is going on and help those in need, we shall. We are not heroes. However, what has happened to us, and I look at him and just grab him right by the arm, I want to make sure it never, ever happens to any child again. Aiden, this is why I'm angry at your Archbishop. This is why I want to see him dead. If he's as strong as you say, the fact that he's accepting and not putting an immediate stop to this, the fact that the Emperor is not yet dead, I know it is childish, I know it sounds crazy.
It's not that easy.
I understand.
It's not that easy.
It is not that easy for me to forgive and understand him like you do. But I trust you, Aiden. Renaud trusts you.
I know.
We will help, however, in our way. And I hope you understand this. What happened to you?
I became a seeker. But we'll talk this. I'll tell you my story.
Are you happy? I'll interrupt you. Are you happy?
I am.
Are you able to let your mask down?
Never. Never.
So we bear the same curse, I would say, while tucking my mask again. Well, here's a start, and I'll pull this recording zone. Would you mind having this close on you when you meet the Cardinal? I will say how he activated. Eu, Adriana, nu mai știu, dar e că ar trebui să știe. And it would record your conversation with the Cardinal.
I know how this works. I've seen it before.
What do you say? Can we do this together? Unfortunately, after the battle we had today, we are unable to join, and it is probably for the best that we do not meet with this Cardinal tonight.
Velvet.
Yes. Aiden?
We'll take this guy down. Don't worry. I hope it doesn't come to your means. I really hope it doesn't. But I will not let him hurt those immature children anymore.
Believe me, we do not wish to use our means as well, either. However, most of the times when dealing with the Empire, we found it is
I might be
a necessity.
Naive, but
no.
The thing is, I also wanted power, but not in the way you think. Not your kind of power. I never wanted these abilities. I've used knowledge. I've used every spare minute that I had to learn, to read, to understand. That is the kind of power I wanted. I wanted to understand the Empire, to understand the way they think, the way they try to assert the dominance, to understand the way they manipulated history. That is the kind of power.
Enemy, is that it?
Yes. And
well,
I am on your side. Use my influence. Use my powers. They are yours.
Thank you, Aiden.
I am not your enemy.
We are your allies as well. We are your allies. I know it wasn't arată așa în spate. I know it didn't seem that way at some point. We've been through a lot, as I said, and we're getting there.
Still hurt that you thought of me that I might be an enemy.
That you might ce?
That
Nu,
I
zi-
might be
scuze.
an enemy.
I never thought you were an enemy, Aiden. I just think Alexander is not a friend.
I understand. Alright, I'll
I'm
take this.
afraid that you are controlled or being used by him. That is all. But
That
I
is a
I
possibility.
do believe and trust in you.
That is a possibility. Even myself, I can't tell you as 100% that I am not controlled.
Okay.
It's fair to assume this. I'm not blaming you. It's just that the thing that hurt the most was seeing you not being you.
I will have my time again. Once the curse is broken, once the mask can fall off, I shall have my peace. Hopefully soon. However, I've come to realize that until I can truly take off the mask, that time has yet to come. My hunger needs to be satiated first. Please use the stone, and when Renault meets up with you, or when we meet up with you tomorrow, we can further discuss after you have your meeting with the Cardinal.
Alright.
Aiden.
Silvereș.
Aiden, și vine așa mai aproape, Aiden, it was so good to see you again. Truly. Și mai iau în brațe, sare el pe el să iau în brațe, like, am încercat, dar nu pot mai mult de atât, I tried. O să-l iau în brațe și o să-i zic, I'm so glad you're alive.
Sheila,
I'm
Sheila.
so glad you're alive.
I'm so glad you're alive.
Do not worry, we'll take this
All right.
Cardinal down, take care of this facility, and then let's have a drink together.
We'll meet at midnight. If that is alright.
Unde? Ce? Stai, ce? Ce-o zis?
I want to meet you at midnight.
Where?
Let's meet here. I'll take you to a place.
Alright. Sure.
Alright. See you later then.
So you're going to give... și atunci îmi dă piatra atunci, după...
Da.
ok.
Da.
Alright, we'll meet at midnight then. Alright. Take care,
Alright.
Aiden.
You too. Se uită la tine. He turns and walks away.
I will like do the head bow thingy.
Okay.
I'll stay a few more minutes, properly dry my tears, and then return to the others.
Okay.
Voi ce ați făcut între timp? Ați pus pariuri?
N-am pus niciun pariu. I gave up on the idea.
Ce trist ești că n-ai putut să pui pariu.
I mean, I was in. These guys aren't.
Vezi și eu dacă... I'm not saying it.
Unless any takers changes. Did any of you change your minds?
I'm not.
I won't bet money on this, but I am gonna think about the different possibilities.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I'm with the Voidbringer here.
Heavy shit, man.
Voidbringer. All right. No harm, no foul.
Wait, me? I'm the Voidbringer?
You are the voice.
Yes, dude.
bringer.
You're the
I'm
voice
sorry.
You picked up on that, did you?
Who the f do you think he meant?
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay, so
The angry farmer, of course
What
you.
say I go down, buy a couple of bottles of whatever they have, and we'll celebrate
Deci sunteți
your
jos?
birthday.
Unde sunteți? Aia zic, unde
Yes.
sunteți că mă întorc eu?
No,
Yes.
I'll bring the booze in the room.
You have to open your presents.
We can be.
You want to celebrate
Maybe
further.
I'll have them bake a proper cake if they can in 4 hours.
They must have
You said-
cake already prepared. They have to have cake prepared for New Year's.
You,
can
you
just
said
take
your
the cake.
birthday is at 12 o'clock, right?
Yeah. Technically, it is. I celebrate
So-
it on the 30th of Nightal, but yeah, it is technically in between the two dates. It's like a February 29th.
So maybe I'll find a bottle of those sparkling wines that they have that pop like firecrackers. And some stronger booze. A cake. And we'll celebrate your birthday inside. With a good rest.
E atunci când intru, o să intru cu prestidigitation. It is done, my darlings. I have managed to find Aiden and he has the stone. He will record the conversation and at midnight I will meet with him and he will return the stone back to us. O să fie așa super. Oh my god, he's alive. I cannot believe și pot scade așa jos. I cannot believe he's alive. Oh my god, this is... Be like hyperventilating.
Well done, my dear Echo. I think that's enough work for today. Let's drink.
Yes, let's.
Să-mi zici, Mircea, cât gold să las când vă lungesc. I'd say something like resembling champagne or wine.
Silver Ash, when the merriment's done, I'd like a word with you in private.
Of course, Carapace. Let me just take this și dau un shot așa de ceva.
N-am adus încă în cameră, ca jos.
N-ai adus încă? Atunci aștept.
The only problem is that it's going to be probabil triplu sau quadruplu prețul. Pentru că e fix noaptea de Revelion. Și lumea de regulă nu mai gătește sau pregătesc chestii. Acum totul era pregătit. So,
I'll buy something that's already made then.
Probably, aș zice că o să fure probabil cineva din ce a fost făcut for the guest or something și o să-ți dea. So I'd say the cake would be 30 gold, which is a lot for a cake.
I'll do it.
Okay, and for the booze, let's say another
it's
30
not
gold.
nearly enough for Yorion, so this is nothing.
Other 30 gold for a few
Another
bottles.
30?
Da, for a couple of bottles of something.
Pocket change when it comes to our darling Orion.
390. Nu, 590.
This is our lives we are talking about.
So,
The
afară
Voidbringer must be pleased.
o să auziți artificii, o să auziți petarde, o să auziți lume care cântă, unii dintre ei au scos mese afară și au scos felinare și luminițe, unii au castat deja Dancing Light și încerc să petreacă, că e...
O să deschid geamul și arunc și eu câteva...
Ok, with your new shiny cane.
Arunc câteva petarde cu prestidigitation. Artificii.
Artificii, ok. So with your new shiny cane.
Yes.
Lumea se distrează, lumea cântă, dansează, sunt jocuri care se joacă afară. People are getting in the heart of the festivities.
Îi dăm acum lui Orion cadourile, că ne-am gândit sau...
Da, puteți să le dați
dar
acum.
eram în mijlocul conversației, aș fi zis că nu ne-am fi oprit din conversație atunci
Da,
așa.
putem să facem acum, da. Scuze, am fost prea obosit data trecută și n-am mai putut. Și atunci puteți să-i dați acum cadourile. Și atunci numai bine se întoarce și Renault cu
I hope you like goat cheese and peach cake and peach schnapps. There's a peach thing going down.
Cheesecake and schnapps? Amazing.
Cheesecakes and schnapps.
Yeah, there's a peach something going on downstairs. I don't know what it is.
They have a peach team.
It's peach flavored champagne.
Yes.
Auziți și jos gălăgie in the hall downstairs, toată lumea bea și se distrează și muzică. There are some bards there.
Eu îmi imaginez un cămin. E bine ce imaginez? Imaginez un cămin.
Da, un fantasy, un cămin fantasy-like, da, exact.
Care are și restaurant jos.
Da, are și restaurant.
Da, cantina e jos, știi, deci da. Orion, darling, happy birthday. Happy name day, actually, because it's Final Fantasy, so it's name day. Here you go.
You shouldn't have...
Please, sorry.
Whoa. This is amazing. When did you have time to get a present for me?
Darling, we always have time for you, of course. You deserve so much more than this, but I really thought this might suit you. O să împing să deschizi al meu prima oară, just because. And
Ooh, a
E o
pipe.
broșă. Îmi
A
imaginez,
Oh,
broșă.
that's mine. Hang on, that's my gift.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, right, this is Kerberos' gift.
Oh yeah.
Go for it, you
I
go
know.
first, yeah, go.
I'm
Open
shit
his
at
first.
packing, so you can practically tell what it is just by looking at the package. I know. But you go first, Echo. So
You
yeah,
will find like
good
a
question.
golden
I suppose the
brooch
stars
style.
aligned. That's how we got you the presents.
Yes, that's a good one, Kerberos, good one. Imaginează-ți un fel de broș din aia așa, motive din aia celestial, știi, o lună cu un soare, așa făcut cumva împreună, legate așa, really tarot reading, celestial, very boho chic, dar
This
golden.
Beautiful.
You like
I
it?
will put it on. I won't take it off.
I'm so glad you
I
like
will
it.
always
Happy,
wear it.
happy name day.
Within
And I want to
within
give you
reason,
a
of
hug.
course. I will take it off while I go bathe or
Mhm.
maybe while
Yes.
sleeping. But yes, otherwise, I will keep
Yes,
it on.
yes.
Thank
Happy
you,
name
thank
day, and I give you like a big hug, and then
Thank you.
once Renault returns with the alcohol, we have to cheer. Așa zice în engleză, că trebuie să ciocnim. Cheer, nu? Nu știu.
We'll have a toast, maybe.
Toast, yes, that's the word.
Yeah.
Yes, you should have a toast.
I want to make the toast for not just for me though, because well, since we met and since we have been on our adventures, there were 2 other name days that we couldn't celebrate properly, weren't there? Just 2 months ago, I believe it was the name day of Mr. Kerebush and also Mr. Renault as well during the month of Marfenot.
Yes,
Let me think that.
keeping it a secret.
Chiar n-ați discutat
Nu,
că este
nu.
notiță pe
Cine numai?
este notiță
Este,
pe
știm.
calendar, dar asta nu s-a zis deloc.
Ba da,
Da,
am
înțeleg.
aflat după aia târziu, personajul nostru au aflat după aia, asta e chestia.
Okay.
We agreed it's a Tuesday.
So that's
Move
one
on.
more reason that I want to retroactively celebrate with you guys as well. I didn't get you any presents, but
Oh, don't
my
worry about
wishes
it.
will be all the
Just
more
wanna-
sincere.
You know, just we want to keep you happier, and we wouldn't want you to take over the world.
I said
you know.
yes, I said yes, that's a good idea, let's do that. Oh, look at you trying to crack up jokes.
Yeah.
Alright, așteptăm să vină Renault cu alcoolul, probabil, că, na, am zis că
I'll
așteptăm.
come in with the
And the
Yeah.
peach.
Meanwhile, you can open
Cheesecake.
my present.
Everything is peach
Mhm.
flavored.
I know, it's
Okay.
amazing.
That
I
will
got
be
you.
just
open
peachy.
his present as well. Yes, open his present as well.
I didn't
That's
buy
cool.
him any present.
Nu,
my
Orion
present,
deschide
my present.
cadoul lui Kerberos.
Oh,
As expected, it's a yay big smoking pipe. It's perfect when you're getting some rest and relaxation to get you in the mood. And here next to it, you have an assortment of various flowers that you can mix and match as you see fit. You have some rose, you have some cloves, you have some lotus, cornflower, white sage. Mix them as you see fit, and if you want something stronger, I'll have a bagger grub.
I would be like, what? You still have those?
Yeah, man, they're right here, and I pull out a bag of drugs. I think I managed to
Now this is a celebration.
filch the filcher, if you
Doing
will.
drugs now, nice.
No, this is for medical purposes only, and I put it back in the bag.
Oh, wait, I mean,
Herbal infusions.
I mean, we could maybe just check to see if it's actually drugs. We could do that.
And you're
as
supposed
well.
to meet. Are we supposed to meet Agent at 12?
Aiden.
Yeah.
Agent.
Oh, I am supposed to meet him at 12. He will
You're
return the
supposed to
stone
what?
after his. Like I said, I gave him the stone, and then I will meet too. I am to meet him. Așa, I am to meet him at midnight, so he can give it back after his meeting with the cardinal. But let us drink first and toast.
Isn't he
Yes,
coming
no.
here?
No, we have place we can meet, where I gave him the stone. Very, deci dusă cu capul. She cannot comprehend this. Like, I'm meeting Aiden at midnight. Like, let us toast to Orion,
Yes.
to Renault, to Carabas. Happy name day.
To
Another
Happy Name
year
Day
has
and
passed.
to a new, better year.
Yes. Here. And I will choke neat. I will toast and then drown it down and then fill up another glass and
I am very, 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 very lendoi cu apă. I don't want to get drunk at all.
Okay, I want to get drunk, obviously. Dau două pe gât. Okay, let's see what you brought. Renault, what is that really sweet smelling cake you've brought? And I
Oh.
want to eat the cheesecake.
Yeah, they told me to try it with the peach liqueur.
Peppermint also, Ryan. You have a healthy dose of peppermint there for the pipe.
Nice.
Don't forget the peppermint. Makes all the difference.
Yes, of course. I will call this the pipe
Not
of
a smoked
insight.
peppermint.
The pipe of cheeses?
Of insight.
Of course.
Of
Nice.
because-
Don't you smoke peppermint?
What?
I haven't
No.
tried it before, but I'm willing to give it a shot.
It's a
I will
question of
give
preference.
the first cake slice to Orion for his birthday.
Thank you.
And then take
thank
one
you.
for myself.
I want to give one to Renault and one to Carabush as a
What?
late birthday cake.
Felie de tort, the cheesecake.
Oh,
the-
yeah, I will eat
Yeah.
that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That sounds actually delicious, man.
I know.
Yeah.
Peach cheesecake. Oh God, yes.
Mm-hmm. This is amazing. My
it
bell,
makes you-
încă un pahar.
This was 30 gold.
It's so amazing.
This was what?
What
Was
did
it
you
gold
say?
lined or something? Does it have gold
Right.
fillings?
This is-
I mean,
Does it
it
make
is-
golden utensils?
It is
Where are the
heaven's
utensils?
turn. It is heaven's turn. It makes sense. It's so expensive, but do not worry. It's for celebrating our darling Orion here, so it is all worth it, and it is quite delicious actually.
Some
And-
families
They used-
work a whole year to earn 30 gold.
Oh my
You could
god!
feed
we
a
want-
village with 30 gold.
Yes,
But
well,
enjoy.
mă uit,
It,
și mă uit la bracelets-urile mele care au fost 8.000 gold, știi? And we're like, yeah, this is good. This
Hang on.
tastes so good now.
economy in the empire is crazy.
It's actually really good. Makes you think of a certain gold blood.
Yeah, he's missing out, that's for sure. But we will meet again.
So, who's going with Echo at
Yeah.
midnight?
I'm assuming at least two of us
Agreed.
But I,
Decided.
staying
What?
in the shadows. I don't
Yeah.
trust this meeting.
Agreed.
I don't want
You're
to
right.
spook
no, it's all right. Okay,
I don't want to
understand.
spook the boy. Like,
I might have seemed, a bit out of it, more than usual maybe. Again, it was Aiden Moilareno, and I am still a bit in shock and processing the fact that he's alive and actually here. But although I hate the idea of him working with the Archbishop, I trust him. Nothing will go wrong. I'm actually a bit worried about his meeting with the Cardinal, although I do know how he can take care of himself, so that is not a problem. And he was willing to use the stone to record their conversation, so it's nothing. This shouldn't be a problem. I will meet with him, he'll give me back the stone, and then we would be able to listen in on the conversation. Exactly like you
then-
wanted, Carabas.
I'm coming. I don't want to. I'm not interested in what you're talking about. But this seems like an easy trap.
Agreed.
So
Let's be
Oh, you
careful.
mean after meeting the Cardinal, maybe he will be
Yes.
influenced in a way. I see,
I
I
will
see.
be-
All right.
I say I'm staying in eye sight of you. Sau cum se zice, in eye range of you.
Okay,
If he
okay.
sees me, I can talk him out of it, and then Carabus, if he wants to come, he can stay in eye range with me.
Sure.
You coming, Carabas?
And that-
Okay.
Of course, No
Okay,
questions
then
asked.
go
Leave you
rest
guys
up.
behind.
And Orion
Then
too.
go rest up. Dracorio. Then go rest up. There is still a few hours until midnight. You look like shit. Mă uit la Renault. No apologies, my darling. Dark Knight. I mean, you did take quite a beating today. You do need to rest.
Nu mai am
And this was
degeaba
great.
fac short rest.
Ok, so care-i planul, guys? Vreți acum să stați să
I will
dovediți pentru
go-
câteva ore? Sau...
Da. Dar after things
I mean,
like
stăm
chill
la
down a bit,
povești, right? Avem
Da.
vreo 3 ore.
after
Okay.
things chill down a bit, after we drink, I will do this on Cerebus' sleeve and be like, all right, what do you want to talk about? Let's go.
All right, let's step outside.
Când mă ridic, dau un pic să cad, că mă amețesc, că am
No,
vreo 4 pahare
no
de vin.
drinking blood, please don't bite each other.
No,
It's fast. It's
never.
fast.
No,
I'm sorry.
that was
Ambassadors are
done
way
with. That's
better.
old school.
Ambassador blood is much better.
I beg your pardon. And that's how to close the door.
And that's how,
Yeah.
that's how it goes. That's how it goes. Oh, yes. And
Bătezi de 3 ori, nu știu
dare
dacă
you.
se întâmplă ceva.
Ce?
okay,
I mean, I didn't like the effects,
I will
sure,
keep
but
my ears
that was
open
quite
too.
rude, you know. I'm
Serious
kidding. I'm
time.
kidding. Yes.
Serious
What
time,
is
though.
it? Yes.
we need to talk. Echo. He asked you to
Alright.
take off. Tell me about your mask. He asked you to take off your mask 3 times in a row. I've been paying attention.
Oh shit. Let's
It's
go
the
to-
only thing. It's the
Not yet.
It's the only sure.
Tempe Hall.
It's the only thing
I
that
cannot
stuck
have
out.
this a conversation here.
His reaction is perfectly normal. This is how someone whose world has been turned upside down reacts. This is everything checks out about him. We've definitely burst a couple of bubbles in his pretty little noble archbishop head. So it's perfectly okay that he acts the way he does. But that is not okay. Why does he want you to take off your mask, Echo?
Dacă nu mai suntem pe hol, suntem în cameră, ne-am dus în cameră, că pe hol
Yeah,
nu pot,
sure,
I cannot
sure,
have this conversation here. Alright, I will say, because he wanted to see me. How he knew me.
Why are you so reticent to remove the mask, Echo?
See, so there's a story behind that?
Yeah, and considering
Marco?
what I've seen this whole day, let me paint the picture a little bit clearer to make sure that you understand why I'm asking this question. We've just
All
met
right.
an ambassador who had a lackey who was controlling demons with said masks. So why are you reticent to remove the mask, Echo?
Oh no, that was just an
Don't
aesthetic
bullshit me.
thing that
No,
Marco did
that's
for the
not.
circus.
No,
I'm
no.
actually telling the truth, but okay. See, the mask was a Marco's thing. He really liked the aesthetic, the mystery of it. And this one, I stop a bit, like dramatic pause. This one I got from him as a blessing and a curse to only to help me in a way, but also remind me of my purpose, of my revenge. I am able to take it off. It is not a problem. It's not like I cannot take it off whenever I
Then
want.
take it off. Take it off right now.
I will look at you.
Unless it causes some sort of hurt, some sort of pain, take it off right now.
Emotionally, maybe. But o să mă uit la tine, fii atent. O să mă uit, Echo will just look at Cerebus and be like, poate pentru a doua sau a treia oară, like de când o știi, actually look at you. So be like really honest în privire, whatever. And be like, I trust you, Ronan. And she will take up the mask.
Serios?
Yes, she will take up the mask.
Ok.
O să zic în privat.
Da.
Cred, nu știu cum fac, altfel nu pot. Trebuie să-ți scriu. Fii atent, îți scriu
Păi e
acum pe
simplu.
Messenger, că e foarte scurt.
Nu, e simplu. O să rog pe Orion și pe tot Albert îmi vine să zic acum, să vă dați pe Munci pe Defen și to skip this part. Dacă vă uitați la înregistrare.
N-au ce zici, dar ok. Te-ai pus pe Defen? Da.
Ne faci un semn când să revenim?
Da, vă fac.
Da.
Eu dau din mâini. Dăm din mâini toți, de fapt. Da.
Okay, Defin.
Da, poți să dai pe Munci pe Defen. Ok? Descrie lui Kerbas, te rog, ce vezi.
Fine. I take off the mask and like instantly, like a veil gets lifted off of Echo. Her ears and her tail change. Instead of the Mikote ears and instead of the cat tail, which is quite fluffy. Și chiar am vrut să zic că ai prins de coadă data trecută când ne-am jucat la masă. Ai fi simțit și atunci un pic diferență când ai prins-o de coadă. The tail is larger, fluffier, and the ears are a bit bigger and a bit more forward facing. Quite similar to a wolf ear and wolf tail. She is not a Mikote.
You can put your mask back on now.
That bad, huh?
Not
Masca
bad.
și
Not-
instant
it's not-
și
it's
iluzie,
not
e ca o
bad.
iluzie.
It's not bad, but I understand why you're doing it now.
Do you?
I also understand your fascination with what's his fate. Mordred, what's his name? Marduk.
Morac.
Mordred. That's the one. Yes.
Yes. Well, I was quite shocked. I do not know exactly what I am, but I
Well, I do. You're
Am.
the master of ceremonies. It doesn't change at all. You just gotta keep being that. As far as I'm concerned.
shit. Okay. If you say that, Echo I will look at you and then no more blood. No more taking my blood. You promised.
Mm. Ooh, I tend to only make promises I can keep. Okay. It's a deal.
Ok. Da, întinzi mâna și will just get closer to you and kiss you again.
Then I
Yep.
kiss you back, I suppose.
Good. All right, let's get back to the others. That's it.
Ok.
Are you okay, though?
Eu nu știam cum arată
Orion?
Yes, I am okay.
when she was a child.
I'm
Andrei?
okay. Let us... Mă uit așa în spate cumva peste umăr. Let us
Andrei încă e pe Defen.
discuss later,
S-a
please.
scos, s-a
Bun,
scos.
s-a scos.
I would like to
Revenit.
talk to you about Aiden as well. Așa o să zic. Și în timp ce zic asta, în timp ce mă întorc, she will put her hands like on her back a bit as well. I would like to talk to you about Aiden as well. And then get back to the others. Alin, ce ai întrebat? Sorry, că am auzit ceva, dar n-am...
Deci că eu știam cum arată Verde când eram mică.
Da, dar eram foarte mică și foarte murdară și ciufulită și întuneric și...
Yeah, but I still know the face.
The face is the same. I mean, I was a child, but... I was ciufulită, păr murdar peste tot,
Da.
sac de cartofi.
Hai zice că detaliul ăsta
Slabă de numai.
nu ți amintești neapărat detaliul ăsta, un detaliu. Ok.
Noapte.
E tot ok.
Hmm.
A fost o chestie scurtă.
Okay. This is.
What? Yes, and we get back to the others. I'm watching you very closely.
You see?
Eu ca Adriana, sunt curioasă, nu, eu ca Adriana, mai mult.
No,
Echo, like, she said she trusts you, that's done.
No, Gerbis is like he's in the zone. He's trying to connect the dots with this new information. What? Basically, okay, this sheds a little bit of interesting. Okay, yeah.
And I will amețită fiind, că am băut vreo 4 pahare, I come back to you after we get back to the others, maybe eat a bit more cake, and then give you a glass of wine, sparkling wine.
Sparkling.
Oh, I'm not
The
drinking
party is
any.
not over. Why? It's good.
I will pace myself, but I will also continue drinking until I'm at least tipsy. I do want to say one thing to the group before the night ends.
Okay.
I want to say something that has been on my mind. Maybe I've said it before, I don't remember exactly, but
Hang on. As
this
you say this, I take the wine glass from Echo and I do start drinking.
Yes, do that.
this may be controversial, and I don't expect all of you to agree with me, but you know, to a certain level, I feel sorry for the Empire because of its actions, or rather, the actions of those at the top.
I also
They
drink
have-
when you drink.
They have made enemies everywhere. The
And
elves,
people hate them.
the elves on the west, the Shayray to the east, the beast folk. They are
Arun to the
surrounded.
east.
They are surrounded by enemies from within and without. And
It's here.
even if we don't succeed in our mission, I feel like their downfall is inevitable. And they have no allies, if you think about it. I mean, who are their chief allies? Demons. Demons. Creatures of another plane. But they are not.
Ooh.
They cannot be trusted. You understand that, right? They are hungry, dangerous creatures. They are like beasts that, as long as they are fed, as long as they are content, they will aid the Empire. But one single mistake, and they will turn on them. They will devour them. And that is just sad, to be honest.
It is sad.
But
Mhm.
I still have hope that we can. I don't know exactly how yet and through what means. Maybe through magical artifacts, maybe through a successful rebellion, maybe through a great war, but I believe that maybe all of them together, but we will create a better empire, a better future, if not for us, then for the next generation or the one that comes after that or after that. Either way,
Or
to a
after
better
that.
future.
To a better future.
Cheers to that.
Better vision. To a better future. Cheers. Well said, Orion, darling. Yes,
Indeed.
well put.
If we humor what we've heard from young Master Aiden today, good to hear that the Empire might actually be crumbling from within.
I really do have more hope for Sylvain now. Maybe he will indeed uncover some useful weaknesses or tricks or
Or
things
he
we
might
might be
actually
able to
be
use.
able to sow his seeds.
I mean, I get that it's a farmer reference, Carabus, but yeah.
No,
Mhm,
no,
mhm.
it really isn't. Not with
No?
not with that is though. It's not. Sylvain is literally sowing seeds daily.
Ah,
With
yes.
the opposite, with the same sex, so no danger there.
Yeah, well, good to have you all around, and happy Heaven's Turn, and let the new year be the one where we finally make a change.
Here,
And as,
Yes.
And as the year turns, I would once again like to solidify this pact that we have going. Agent, while not present, is also in on this.
Mm-hmm.
May it never be broken. And you should all know that I still, after these very riveting months, consider you very close allies.
Here, here. Same,
close
my
indeed.
darlings, you know. You know already. You can always count on me. I know you are in dire need of my services and my powers. I understand. However, now I start to laugh and then like, yeah, okay, okay. I cannot do that anymore. Yes, thank you all for all of your help and understanding and putting up with my amazing persona for so long. And here is for all the months to come, for more chaos, fun, maybe a gamble here and there. Oh, and let us not forget, maybe I have my cards. We can play a game of cards right now. And I'll just turn back and go search for my... Yeah, atât a fost cu speech-ul meu.
I look out the window. Is it full moon? Is it a full moon?
No, I'm just
Nu.
drunk.
Seiria, the little sister, is a new moon, deci nu se vede.
No,
Și
I just had a lot
Seiria,
to drink.
Seiria e
And
cu
Aiden
Crescent.
was fucking here. And we killed an ambassador demon.
He was fucking here,
And
nice.
yes. No, I mean, it's been a long day and a long year. So yeah, I'm just... I'll turn back to the group and say, I'm just happy to have you all. Atât. Și mă uit la Renault și la Orion. Voi ce ziceți? Știi, ceva de genul. And?
Can't you people just drink in peace?
That checks out.
Wise
To
words,
your
my
health.
darling.
I don't know.
Here to everything. Și beau
Sunt
apă.
lumânările mele, apropo.
You know, the weird or funny or interesting, however you want to put it, thing is, I feel closer to you guys who I only met this year, just a few months ago, than the people I grew up with. Mostly because a lot of them are dead now, or are traitors, or you know, stuff like
Stab
that.
you, yeah.
But I'm grateful to have met you, and I wouldn't have chosen anyone else over you guys to
Well, let's promise
go on
something.
this adventure.
I won't stab you in the back if you won't stab me in return.
Deal.
That's a good deal. That's a good deal.
It's just going to erase you from existence, it's fine.
Unless I'm a fucking dog, because you never know.
That's not funny, Kerbert.
I suppose it's a shit joke, I agree.
If Agin,
how long-
dacă Agin ar fi fost aici, nu cred că ar fi zis multe, dar probabil va fi gătit el the best cake ever.
And we'll
Yeah.
eat this second
I was
best ever.
thinking of Agent for a second there when they said that the Noirs are some of the good guys.
I mean, he didn't say they were the good guys, nu? O zis numai că sunt de
That
partea
they
lui
were lying.
Alexander.
O zis că sunt loial lui Alexander. Aia, atât o zis, nu zis dacă
Da, nu înseamnă neapărat că sunt the good guys. It just
Well,
means
yeah,
Alexander has their backing if something happens, but they might not know if we are to trust that Alexander actually is working to against the Empire, right? But that doesn't necessarily mean that the Noirs are also against the Empire, just that they are on Alexander's side. This is all quite really intriguing politics games. I'm sure you remember, from your time in the Benoit household, but this seems like an elaborate, complicated net weaved in by the nobles and the church and the emperor and the fell court, because of course demons, and we definitely cannot trust any noble families, especially the Noirs, who are known for their involvement with the cum zice, the merchants, and because of their influence in business model, I would say. Maybe they align themselves with the archbishop just to further their interests and enlarge their purses. So if that helps them, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't care about the empire or the children being experimented on, for that matter. But yes, let's not dampen the mood. Do we have any
They're also
water?
foreigners. Yes.
They're foreigners.
They're
Stai ca să nu
That's
știu.
what
They're
they're
Da.
foreigners.
Aren't they?
Yes.
They
Of
are.
course they are.
Da. Ei sunt din Arun.
Oh,
the,
I
last,
didn't know that.
the last survivors
Echo,
of
just
the
go, I didn't know
Arcadia Empire, care a căzut acum 800 de ani sau așa ceva. The Arcadia...
If you know.
The Arcadia... faceți-mi un history check, toată lumea. Și vă
Isn't
vedem.
that the place that Aegin mentioned like some time ago? Zic și eu. Parcă Aegin vorbea la un moment dat de Arcadia, nu?
Wouldn't remember. I just know they're not from around here.
4. Habar n-am. Orion.
Risk
17,
11.
Scuze, nu Arcadia, doamne.
Yes.
The Caladia Kingdom.
Tot n-aș fi auzit.
Cât ați dat?
Puțin.
17
În afară de Orion.
cel mai mare.
17. Ok, so Orion și oricum și voi mai știți chestii generice de la Aegin că summonerii vin din The Caladia Kingdom. Și a apărut acum cam 800 de ani. You know, it's an ancient kingdom who fought against some beast tribes there. And then they used this Arcanima, this type of magic that they created to use the primals that the tribes summoned to create makeshift summons of their own. And in the process they destroyed the tribes and their primals. After many years of war and bloodshed, the mages of the Caladia kingdom, they found a way to harness the summoning magics of the tribes and summon primals of their own. Dar, after the war, the mages became too influential, too powerful, and the king of that time, Orion, tu ai ține minte, Raksha, would be the king of the time, decided to kill the summoners. And the civil war in the Caladia kingdom ensued, and this is what destroyed this very powerful and technological and magically advanced society.
No. So now literally the only ones able to wield summoning magic
the
or...
Noirs are descendants of those summoners, and that's why they are the only ones capable of using Arcanum. Aegin was an anomaly.
Well, yeah, but now we know it because of his
And
background.
they fled Arun.
was.
They fled Arun and got
Because
adopted 500 years ago by Eobul, basically, and they helped him build.
Yeah, but they are they are filthy foreigners, right? So.
They are foreigners. They are from Arun. Yes.
Coming in here to take noble jobs.
Actually, tu, Orion, ai ști din Protor, că summoners ar fi mot-a-mot tradus Arcanima Masters.
Interesting.
That's
Eu îmi
what
pun niște apă în
summoners.
pahar, because I'm trying to sober up.
And
Okay, so
Arcanima
they are-
is arcane geometry.
You think
Okay, so they-
I'm thinking, whenever should have let Aegin go if he falls into the hands of the Noir. That's
He must still be on the
four
way, on
primals.
his way
That's
to
four
Grand.
primals that they have access to, right there.
Yes. He must still be on his way to Grandport, right? I mean, we were the once we went on the only actual sailing ship from Tidecrest. He must be Taking another route.
Wherever he is,
Okay,
I wish him
first.
good luck, and I am confident that one day we'll meet up again.
I will raise my water-filled glass to Aegean. May his travels be safe.
Jane.
Yeah.
And
I hope one day I will become half as good of a cook as she is.
You will, Orion, darling. I believe in you. You will. You will. Now. And I will just... Mă las așa un pic pe spate și încerc să stau ca să revin. What time is it? When do I need to go? I
Almost time
need to
to
go
go.
meet with Aiden.
Exactly.
Oh, right, okay.
Hang on. I give you
Get
some of the.
me-
Or no, hand me the bath salts. Put some
The
bath
what?
salts in it. The
Zicem
bath
că
salts.
Bath
pe
salts.
36.
Why would I have bath salts?
Because you tried to wake Aiden the fuck up after he's lost consciousness.
Ok, da, mă,
Te-ai speriat de unde credeai că
Am
ai
zis smelling salts, nu bath salts. Bath salts sunt alea care le
Smelling
that was
salts,
my-
da.
That was
și
my
mănânci
second guess.
oamenii prin Florida.
Nu, dar te
that
rog,
was my
te rog,
second guess.
vreau ca chiar să fi cerut bath salts. Vreau ca chiar să fi cerut bath salts, că el așa au rămas. E
You're
prea...
planning on taking a shower?
No,
Double
I'm
shower?
awake, I'm awake. No, I'm fine. I'll
Shower
rub my
with that.
face a bit, smudge my makeup. Oh shit, okay.
Am smelling salts la mine?
Da.
Is that canon? Shit, man.
Da.
Ai rangă și smelling salt, that's canon, of course.
Păi numai bine, le dai în cap și după aia
it's
pui
awake.
de smelling salt să-i aduci înapoi.
I'm fine, I'm awake,
I-
yes, I'm awake. Come on, we need to get ready, let's go.
This will only
I think
last
this
a
is-
minute, but it will probably help you. I should dau guidance numai așa ca să...
This is more of a coffee situation than a smelling salts situation.
Yes,
Oh,
but
fuck.
it is alright.
I meant smelling salts, not bath salts. Damn it. Shit.
Probably not be able to walk in a straight line, but you know what? It is...
No,
the
I
turn
can
of
walk,
the
I have
year.
amazing balance.
And we'll just be another celebrating, slightly tipsy celebrants, whatever, on the street.
Exactly. But you said you guys will stay a bit behind, right? Aiden said I should come meet with him alone. He actually wants to take me somewhere. I don't know if I'm capable of being too much of a great company right now, but I can.
Yes, and we stay
I
behind.
can try.
And I'll probably have to ask Renault and Kerebush to help me walk because I.
Oh, Orion, darling, please, you have to stay and rest. Trebuie să dai long rest. You need rest,
yeah,
my darling.
sure,
You need your
I-
beauty sleep.
I feel bad for leaving you guys behind, and
Think nothing
No,
of it. You're
don't.
practically seeing stars as is. Lay down. Get your rest.
Yes, go rest.
are
We'll
you
just be
sure?
down the
Okay.
street. It's just down the street. Just go and we'll go meet with him, get the stone back, see what happened, and you will be right back. You need to rest. You did so much. You did amazing today, Orion, darling. It was such a big day for you. Go and rest.
all right, but I better see you tomorrow morning. Otherwise, I will scour the entire empire before
Yes.
I find you.
Yes.
Because I am not gonna do this alone. No, not again.
Not again. Do not worry, Orion, darling. We shall be right back. We shall save the empire from your wrath. O zice așa cu...
Not again.
Okay, let us go, you two. Let us go. I need to meet with Aiden. It is almost time. And I will take
Oh.
you, I guess. And then...
Las câțiva metri înainte, așa. I'm staying so I can barely see.
Dar înainte să ieșim din Guildhall, I will say, oh, right, this is for you to keep. Și dau lui Kerebus așa o mică chestie împachetată într-un mic material. Keep it in the bag of holding, I guess, but it's yours for your name day. Îl dau and I will
What's
go
this?
with... E o chestie
What's
mică
this?
așa împachetată așa. Yes, for you. It's for your name day because we're celebrating your name day as well.
Yeah, but that was a long time ago.
Yeah, but it was here. And then
I
go.
didn't get
I'll
you
go.
nothing.
It wasn't my name day. Dar nu, deja am plecat, nu-ți mai răspund. Am plecat.
What is it?
I'll go meet with Aiden și vă las pe voi să
I
rămâneți.
mean, no. Sure, no. I
somewhere.
don't look at it. No. In the bag of holding.
Ok, și voi unde
Acolo
rămâneți,
de-
Kerebus și Renault? Pe unde
Atât.
rămâneți mai exact?
Păi eu rămân cât să o văd pe Echo și Kerebus cât să mă vadă pe mine.
Ok, și rămâneți evident? Adică, sau vreți să fiți stealthy?
I'm not hiding.
Eu
Chiar
E
n-am-
miezul
Hai,
nopții, mă gândesc că e plin de lume pe stradă.
Da,
I'm a
e,
hobo.
e foarte multă lume. Ok, then if you're a hobo, please roll a stealth check.
Dar I'm
Or a
hiding.
deception. Or a
Se duce
deception. Or a
se duce
deception.
să se
your
vadă
choice.
cu Aiden. Din punctul meu de vedere, so I'm not hiding.
Ok, ok. So, afară, pe stradă, e like,
Stealth was it?
yes, stealth or deception. I'll let you decide.
I must stealth the motherfucker.
Eu am un question. Did what we just celebrated a few hours count as a short rest?
Da, short rest, da.
All of my spells at my disposal.
All two of them.
Two
Okay.
more than you have.
Okay.
Mm,
Okay, are we doing this? Are we doing this?
yes.
Okay, so you
Stai, de ce întrebi așa?
three go outside.
PlayStation din chat.
Renault and
Okay, is that
Kerebus,
it?
you keep a distance between you and Echo. And you can hear the Grand Cathedral of Grand Port nearby as a choir begins to go to this crescendo using different voices, different rhythms to foretell the coming of a new year. You hear trumpets, you hear laughter.
I'll do this pose. And then go
People
with
are
it.
drinking and laughing. People are toasting. You look around and you do see the majority of the people around you are happy, are content. Shop owners, merchants,
Poor
adventurers,
souls.
priests, acolytes, carpenters, blacksmiths, potion makers, whatever. But then there are those poor children who must steal to survive. There are those poor, wretched beastfolk used as slaves to maintain the foundations of this society. It is all sparkly and shiny and bubbly, but at its core, you can smell the foul, rotten corruption. And you can see the big bellies that the empire is harnessing. You feel the familiar hand of Aiden. And you can hear his voice.
Is he invisible? Is that why you
No,
only say I
he's
can
not
see the voice, I
invisible.
can't see him? Ah, okay.
No, he's not invisible.
But I
He just
can't smell
appears.
him.
No, you can't smell him. He just appears from the crowd. You can see him forcing a smile. Echo. I've kept my promise.
Aiden.
I believe we have many things to discuss.
How did it go?
Da, du-te și doamne. Sună ușor. Încearcă. O prinde pe mașul și încearcă. And I'm sorry I didn't do this before because I was too frightened to meet you. In all honesty, I still don't believe that it's you. It is you. So he takes your hand, kisses it.
Aiden, what happened?
Nothing. I didn't discover much. You can listen to this and hear our conversation. It was for about an hour or so, and then I left. Come.
But what happened to you? Why? Like I said, I really do wish to discuss things with you, to have a proper conversation and
Yes.
get to know you.
Yes, that's
Than
what
you
I'm.
from now.
Yes, that's
But
what I'm.
what-
That's what I want to talk
Are
to you.
you
about.
well?
I don't know. I really don't know. I'll tell you my story.
Îmi pun piatra în buzunar.
Come. I would like us to be alone, but I can see... Că te-ai dat pe stealth sau pe deception, Kerebos?
24.
24.
24. I can see Albert. I'm sorry. I mean Renault is still... Is he coming with us? I wanted us to be alone for this.
Okay. Yes, we can go.
Alright.
I am coming towards you. Adică acum stau pe loc și mă uit la voi, dar
Da, ești acolo.
when you leave, I leave too.
So
I'm a box.
you're
I'm
ever...
moving
Just
around
say-
in a box.
He is my darling Dark Knight, you see.
Asta, da.
He loves me that much.
Of
Îs
course.
catații ăia, știi, care...
He is your guardian. He can come too if he wants to. I have no secrets
Oh, he
from
will.
him.
I cannot stop him.
No, like, îți face sens să vin.
Ah. No, right, that, yes, okay.
I mean, I believe it's better this way. In all honesty, it's good that it's both of you. Come,
Okay.
let me show you a place. It's right here at the eastern port. It's
vreau să zic, mă uit la recording store and I will say, and this,
well
I'm
talk.
assuming he didn't just,
Well talk.
oh right, okay,
Well talk.
okay, fine,
So this
pun piatra la loc.
you don't need to worry.
Caribous,
I know-
are you going to follow? Okay.
Actually,
I know
I'm-
you
I'm
are.
getting closer.
I know you are careful, and that is a good thing.
Când mă muți la pat, o să mă și pe Sancho.
Hai că mă duc eu, tu zi acolo.
Da, nu te teme. Lasă-o, e ok. Am rezolvat. Nu trebuie să... Nu mai știu ce voiam să zic. Ce voiam să zic?
I know
Yeah.
you're careful.
Yes,
That is
I
a
know
good
you
thing.
are careful and it's fine. You don't know me and in all honesty I don't know you. So we better get to know each other better. So come, I have a place. If you follow him, he puts on his mask and he just walks in the city. You can hear people laughing. Unii vin la voi și like, la mulți ani și nălea și vă iau, like, hai să dansăm în horă și like,
Uai, ce arunc la ăștia care vin spre mine.
să sper.
And I'm like, yes.
Okay,
yes.
Kerebus following behind, keeping to the shadows, keeping.
What does
stealthy.
the archbishop's mask look like? Because I was imagining a hood, but you said he has a mask,
You mean Aiden?
Exarch.
an exarch mask. Oh, right, I mean
No.
the exarch.
No,
You said
man.
he has a
No.
mask.
He has a hood on, are his cloak, his hood on, his seeker attire basically, dar are a silver wolf mask. He has a silver wolf mask on.
A wolf mask. Because he was called the wolf.
Yes, he was called the wolf.
Okay. I see.
And he's incognito doing this. Nu o să meargă ca și The Exarch pe stradă.
Okay.
Eu nu mă apropiu mircea de ei, chiar dacă mă cheamă. I'm keeping distance.
Da?
Yeah,
Vine el spre tine.
they want... Okay.
No, but
Aren't
we can talk, Aiden. It's alright, we can talk, do not worry.
Okay, but
He's just worried.
But vine la tine
He does
efectiv.
this.
But this is weird, Rino. Just join us. Come. You can
Hey,
join.
I was under the impression that you wanted to talk to...
Yes.
You are my brother. Whatever I have to talk with her. You know our stories partially. It might be better if you know our full story. You can come.
I mean, I
don't
consider you an
have a
older
problem
brother,
with that.
Reno, darling. So, yes.
I also consider you my brother, so you can come.
Fine.
Alright, then let's go. Și în timp ce mergeți în locul ăsta lui și artificii și deja e trecut de ora 12 noaptea. So, yeah. So you follow Aiden.
I'm in earshot. Not far, but I mean, just barely in earshot. Unde se aud poate un
Ok,
cuvânt, două.
o să zic că cât timp sunteți now în the city și ai unde să te ascunzi și așa, yes, you can be in earshot, but at some point you do leave the city proper and you go near the port and it's, numai dacă ești invizibil, you can be in earshot. If not, you can't, because it's an open
No.
space.
N-am spell sloturi.
Deci te-ar vedea.
Stab me.
Cum?
Pune-te hobo
Then,
acolo jos și
no,
stai.
you would see a hobo following along.
I mean, sure. It's your choice. It's your choice.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
At one point, when there's nobody around,
Okay.
I want to drop the bag of transference, sau cum îi zice la chestia aia, on the ground.
Pouches.
Of shared
The
acquisition.
pouch.
Okay.
Not shared acquisition. On the ground,
Okay.
so
Okay,
that
let's
maybe
Shit up.
Carabas gets it.
Carabas would definitely pick that shit up.
Okay, sure. You've been following them. Okay. So he's taking you to a lighthouse, but
Ooh,
it doesn't have a
okay.
light. It doesn't have a light.
Are we
An
being followed?
abandoned lighthouse.
Are we being followed, Mircea?
Make a perception check.
Can I too? I'm also
Yeah.
looking.
You can make a perception check.
I am not looking. I'm following Aiden. Like, just...
And
Hai,
it's so
suntem.
Okay,
so
37.
Nu știu ce faceți voi.
it's so dark outside.
You don't see anyone following you. So yeah. Okay, so Renault and Echo, you follow. You go with Aiden and arrive at this lighthouse, and he said, every time I'm in town, in the city, I'm always finding myself in need of solitude, always thinking about those years that made me. And this is a good place to talk. It's a pity it's abandoned. Maybe one day I'll revive this place. So let's go.
A lighthouse.
Of course.
Poetic. I like it.
Ok, are cheie de la lighthouse, deschide, and an abandoned space opens up. E completely void of everything. Deci nu e nimic, nu haine, nu nimic. Și mergeți sus pe scări. Ușa o să o închidă, dar nu o încuie. So Carabas, if you want, you can enter the lighthouse. And
I'm going to probably wait about 10 seconds until
Okay.
I still hear their voice, but relatively distantly, and then I go in.
Alright. So you go up the stairs și e camera aia unde ar trebui să fie ori un fitil unde a prins o flacără sau un cristal sau whatever și the mirror that's reflecting the light outwards towards the indigo deep, but there is no mirror there and no crystal or no light or anything. And at some point he makes this light, this golden sphere, and he plays with it and makes it dance, and some wings appear on it, and he makes it fly, and a little bit of light hovers over it. Alright, I believe this is good place as another, so let's talk. So business first. Și vă explică pe scurt că Father Calixtus and his retainers and his followers there basically l-au țucat în cur de nu-i adevărat, pampered him, i-au dat de toate, de la cele mai bunătăți, mâncăruri bune, la vinuri și șampanie, și l-au tot înviat să rămână, să petreacă anul nou cu ei. But he wouldn't, he had other plans. Că a insistat foarte mult ca să îi se arate de facility și până la urmă i s-a arătat, dar presupune că nu e the real facility, că ceea ce i s-a prezentat, sau cel puțin e doar o parte. Pentru că ceea ce s-a prezentat este foarte, foarte frumos și bine îngrijit și copii, erau câțiva copii, vreo 4-5 copii acolo care au fost îmbrăcați frumos și curați și aveau paturi și chestii de genul ăsta și Aiden știe că that's not a facility, there's just some bullshit facade și he is stealthy, but not the stealthiest motherfucker out there. Și cumva, he got the feeling that he was constantly under surveillance. Deci oriunde se ducea, ori era Father Calixtus cu el, ori one of the retainers, under the ruse of protecting the Exarch and being close to him și chestii de genul ăsta. Și dacă
Can I
ascultați...
describe the little girl to him?
Cum?
Can I describe Sarah?
Yeah.
Dacă cumva au văzut-o pe Sarah.
Din ce-i descrit tu, nu a văzut. I'm sorry, I didn't saw a girl that matched your description. They were all older looking, like about 11 or 12 years old. There were about 3 boys and 2 girls there, and they had a few bruises here and there, but those weren't facility children. Those were procured and
They were just for your meeting.
just for this meeting. So
Yes.
that's the thing we need to talk about. If we go, if at first I thought that you could come with me as my retainers and then just go and like try to talk with other retainers or try to find ways, you will be constantly under surveillance. There are many people there. I can tell you I saw some paladins. So actual paladins are guarding his mansion. There is this vast complex. It has temples and churches and a lot of nice looking houses. They have a lot of coin and a big budget at their disposal to do whatever they want. So in all probability, using my influence as an exarch, I will never find a way into the proper facility. So
Arresting him quietly and legally is
not for
basically
now.
out of the question.
Not for now, no.
Ah.
So we need to think about a different plan. A plan that somehow fuses my plan with yours. There are many knights there and caretakers and retainers and guards and so on that are innocent.
Aren't these knights loyal to the church?
There are some loyal to the church, but
Any
They
number
are-
knights.
no, I don't see Bruno there or other number knights. No, they are loyal to the church,
This is
but
good.
but I don't know. These are some of them are Volt, so there are fanatics. Some of them are probably loyal to Calixtus. It depends how strong his influence over them is. It's risky. The thing is, I know I'm naive in proposing this, but I don't know who must be saved and who must be judged. And that's why we need the proper kind of evidence. There are some innocents there, and I don't want to risk hurting them or killing them in the process of hurting
course.
or killing those who aren't innocent, who are guilty.
Of course, but did you realize there is a high chance that now, after your
Yes.
visit, the proper and actual evidence might be destroyed? Now that if they, by any chance, believe that
I don't
you
believe
were
it's
there to stop
destroyed.
them.
I don't believe it's destroyed. I hope
That would
it's
happen only if they suspected him.
yes. I hope that
Mm.
there is evidence, and if
Yes.
there is evidence, it must be inside of his rooms, in the upper stairs of the mansion, or inside of the facility.
How many stories did the mansion have?
The mansion has
Stories?
2 stories. It is a very large building. You or we together, we could try to stealth our way in there.
And you said that most of his guardian security detail were on the ground floor, yes, on the entrances and mostly
There are a
around
few
the main
upstairs. I didn't see anything else except paladins, priests, and some nuns there. And
This is really sounds a bit familiar to me. Mă uit la Renault. Remember what we did in Still Snow for Basti Chan's mansion? Me and Agent went first on like a reconnaissance mission. How about just imagine me invisible flying up through the window into his room just to see what I can find there.
But it's too risky. Even if you have
It
those
is.
those abilities, there might be traps there. There might be spells and glyphs of wording put into place. It's very risky.
And we do not have Jania with us. Yes, that is true. However, just imagine this. Me, invisible, flying up to his window to enter his room while there is a distraction downstairs.
I can be that distraction.
Are you planning on going again?
Yes, listen, he would be happy and so glad to have an exarch there, an envoy
But
of
if
the
you
archbishop.
What if you asked him to show you the compound
I
directly?
asked him to show me the compound. That's what he showed me for now. So I
Show
said
them
I will
him
return.
his version.
I will return and will insist further and will keep him close to my side and his trusted advisors and retainers as well. And if I can be that distraction, and you can
And then
go-
and us just infiltrate and
yes,
search his room.
yes, we could do
I
that.
can be, if I am careful enough, I'm pretty sure I could smell or, identify magical traps, and real traps as well. I'm quite handy.
Orion is also
There's
Orion
only,
might also help.
there's only one problem. If they
Yes.
catch you, if they find you,
We kill them. I mean, we fight them.
no,
you
no,
have
no.
to fight alongside them, don't you?
I will not fight. I will do
No,
my
you're
best
the
to
distraction.
hinder them, to distract them and to hinder them, but I will. Și zice asta cu regret. I can't say that we are in this together, you understand? I will do my best to make sure that you are, că vă scoate de acolo în cazul în care sunteți prinși afterwards,
I see.
but you understand.
I understand.
All right.
Yes, of course.
But
You
have my promise.
Powerful ally. You are a much more powerful ally if you keep your position
Yes.
and your influence and your
Yes.
power, of
Yes.
course.
Also, we can talk. I have a spell that lets me send you a few words and you can reply, and I can do this a few times per day. So we can keep in touch a bit, if that helps. But don't let yourselves get caught. And if you get caught, just run, go out, and hide.
Aiden, I will never get caught and put into a facility again. Trust that. We can do this. I can, and with the help of my friends, we can definitely infiltrate, especially if we have you as a distraction
Alright.
on the ground floor.
All
It
right.
can be done. At least it is a start.
If you can help it, don't kill. Just get in there, save children, get me some evidence, some full
Take
proof.
children.
Save the children. They are the most important ones to be. They are the ones that need saving. Find some proof. That's the second one, and then get the fuck out of there. And then
Dar stai un pic, el a zis că
I'm
de
understanding
facility-
this layout.
El a zis că
Exactly.
de facility nu e, da, și eu acum.
nu știe exact unde
El a
e de
zis-
facility. Nu știe exact unde e de facility și presupune că
But-
ceea ce v-a arătat Calistus e doar o fațadă, e doar o clădire oarecare.
Da, am zis că se duce să ceară de
El este
real
în camera
facility.
lui.
Păi da, puteți să intrați, da, și în camera lui să găsiți evidence. And if not,
Și the real facility?
nu știe unde e. Aia e problema.
Then how are we
Parola?
to save the children?
I don't know.
Get evidence.
Get evidence, yes. Get in there,
Then we-
find information.
Search and rescue.
After we have this evidence, how fast can you act?
The next day, I will move. Even in the middle of the night, I can move.
In the middle of the night.
If you have the evidence, we go in. And if he dares
And you
oppose
said
us
that you
in the
might be
open,
keep-
and if he dares oppose me in the open, then atunci are toate motivele necesare ca să intervină cu forță.
And you said that is why I was proposing going to the second story directly into his room. You said that it is most probable that he has this sort of evidence, like documents or
Yeah.
any paper trail hidden there because he thinks
Yes.
it is safest.
He
and that
wants
no
to
one
save
gets
the
there.
children. Cam asta e de fapt ideea. El vrea să salveze copiii ăia din side of the
Of
facility.
course.
That's
Of
the
course,
most
Aiden,
important
and-
thing for him. The second one,
For us as well,
Would
you
be
understand. Yes, for us as well.
It's
To
just
save
that-
those children, to make sure that no one goes through that ever
Alright.
again.
alright.
Because that
Check.
those facilities usually only have one exit, one entry. You don't know if we can.
Yes, and if it's similar to what we had, that sounds so weird, but yes, it is most likely somewhere underground, deep within the compound, and made to be similar to a maze dungeon, if you will.
Yeah, let's be clear. The idea of getting out with children without killing everybody.
If
I
you
don't see
get
how
me,
you
Ah.
do that.
Yes.
if you get me the
I get
proper,
I get the evidence, and
Yes.
we are on the same
yes,
wavelength.
you get
but-
out, and then we can go in officially to put a stop to this.
And then you save the children.
Yes, but
Okay.
if he defies my orders, and if he resists arrests, and whatever he fights or whatever, then we can openly fight him.
Well,
We
you
will-
have a number 9 with you, so
I
you can
do have
that
a number
by
9.
yourself.
If it comes to a fight, I have my own men. Bruno, if it's dacă ceva de genul, dacă îl rog personal, he would probably join me as well. But only if I have the proper evidence. Then yes.
Because I don't know how well we are prepared to fight these troops out in the open,
We won't, Renaud.
We'll see.
We will sneak in and find the evidence
considering we have
without them
go.
even knowing. First, we'll try this first.
Well, let's hope it works.
You want to do this tomorrow?
Whenever we
Yes,
are prepared, you are prepared. Yes.
Tomorrow, Orion needs his rest. I need my rest.
I need
Erebus
my
needs his
rest.
rest, and you as well.
I also
yes,
need to
we'll
get
back
my
shit.
armor back.
Yes, as well. Why are you just wearing a shirt? I mean, it looks great. Really brings out your
I
eyes,
really
but
thought
you need your armor back.
I really thought that you had the thing with the chain shirts. You were always wearing one, so I think that's what just.
Yeah,
your
this is
thing.
the same one.
De acum 15-20 de ani. Nice.
I know how to
Properly take care.
maintain and maintain my stuff, but I admit this is new.
Alright, so
All right.
sounds like a
Do
plan.
you? Also, I will take a page out of my sketchbook and give him like some my quill and inks. And could you maybe, as much as you can remember,
All right.
sketch out a bit of the mansion, the layout?
He actually gives you a
Beacon.
very detailed
Ah,
map of the compound, like a very detailed page. He has an eidetic memory, so everything he sees he remembers, and he will give you
You've
like
been-
every room he's been to, every corner,
Îi te dau
every
foi.
furnishing,
te dau
everything. Ține minte inclusiv cuvoarele și textura cuvoarelor, ține minte tot, inclusiv ce era pe masă, îți desenează.
I see you've been practicing. You never stop drawing. That's good.
No.
You were one of the reasons I started drawing as well, so, and creating in general. I always remember your stories. Încerc să zic așa mai, zic așa melancolic, așa aduce aminte.
Okay.
I always remember your stories. Aiden, în timp ce el desenează, I'm like just sitting there and watching him draw, which is the worst thing you can do to an artist, but here I am.
Okay. Okay.
Here I am.
Let's tell you
Sorry,
my story.
mă așez jos.
Pe scurt, că nu o să intru în toate detaliile.
Pe nici econo intrat.
I became a seeker. as I promised, as I
De din coadă.
wanted. I became a runner. And for a few years, that's what I've been doing. I ran using the hidden roads
Where?
of the Seeker Order. Everywhere. I started in the Frostlands, then made my way to the Woodlands, in the vicinity of Victor's Hollow specifically. I've seen every important part of the Empire by being a runner. They always would station me in a place and I would beg them after a half a year or a year or so to station me in another dominion. And in the years I've spent doing this job as a seeker and as a runner, I've seen many things. And at some point, Adelal was the one who found me. He told me that he was my half-brother. I was a bastard afterward. He told me that our father sold me and many others like me to...
I activate, once you start talking, I want to activate the recording stall so I can record this as well.
Ok.
There's an
Dar nu
order
peste. Dar nu peste, că mai e loc.
Nu
Poți să pui
peste,
peste.
ok.
Până umpli. No. I want to continue recording this.
That's how it works. Okay.
He sold me, my brothers and sisters, to all sorts of fine empire establishments, of course. Adelal was the one who killed my father. He killed him and became lord in his stead and went on a mission to find us all. To my knowledge, he did find us, but who knows? There's always an Ambrose out there hiding a bastard child of our father.
Noi știm asta de la Adelal sau numai lui Cherebe să zis că eu nu mai țin
În
minte,
mare,
nu zici și mie.
voi nu cred că știți asta.
Eu să și mă gândesc. I mean, I know
Eu știu că
a
Adelal cu
story,
tine a vorbit. Da.
Da,
a
numai cu
very
tine au vorbit
tragic
la
story,
The Hot Spring,
Da.
la The Hot Spring în Strigana, la izvorul ăla.
dar n-am vorbit prea
Ok.
multe.
Nu, chestia asta că și-au căutat frații și că, da, chestia asta, da. Ok.
So after Adelal left, he left us. He left me in charge. He said I was more suited to become the head of House Ambrose. Our
Maybe
house
he was right.
is not, I don't know, we'll see. But we don't have the wealth of the other houses. Heck, even other noble houses that are not founding families have more wealth than House Ambrose. But there is one thing that my father gave me and all of us: our blood. It seems that the Ambrose blood is special, and sometimes, no sometimes, every time, an offspring of House Ambrose is a healer. But sometimes, some of us have the light, and you see the golden light appearing, pouring forth from his hand. This light is special, and it is that kind of magic that made the empire and Eobul emperor over 500 years ago.
Eobul also had the light.
Not Eobul, but one of our ancestor, the first Ambrose, he had the light, or rather she had the light.
Okay.
Because of this
And
light,
she helped make Eobul the emperor? Is that what you mean?
ea
Am zis
și
că și-a pus
alții,
pe...
și alții.
Ah, da. Ah, ok.
All
Ok,
the
am înțeles.
houses.
Înțeles.
All the founding fathers and mothers were friends of Eobul. And they all
Da,
helped
aia da.
and facilitated Eolbul's rise to
Da,
become
da,
an
acum am
emperor.
înțeles.
Except the
Okay.
Noirs, right?
Nu, și The Noirs. Și The Noirs. A fost acolo. Acum 500 de ani. They were with Eobul.
Okay.
All of the founding families were there. The thing is, I've been using my connections to try to find out what this light is. And it seems it is connected to the elves, to the Elezen, and to a certain tree, a holy tree that they had that could talk to them.
A tree that could talk.
A tree
You
that
may have
could
like the
talk.
spirits of the woodlands.
Yes, a very ancient and powerful spirit. It might have been a guardian of the gods who had the ability to protect the children of the forest. But at some point it was burned down and destroyed. So, this is not that relevant at the moment. I've took it upon myself to help my family grow. And the first thing I did was eradicate the demons that had a hold on our family. And
What do you mean?
there was an ambassador there that had dealings with my father and my grandfather. And
Go on.
we managed to să-l expelie, să-l alunge din casa lor și din his domain.
Mm-hmm. Amazing. Do you remember
ambassador?
which ambassador?
I do not know the
What's his
specifics,
name?
but I believe its name was the Many Souls.
Many souls. What the f...
Yes.
And were you alone in this?
No, everybody helped.
Is it-
Sisters, brothers, everyone. No, my family, only my family. We didn't have help from outside. We dealt with these demons and with the many souls ourselves. And after that, I made sure to talk to the people of the Riverlands and to make good connections with the Crusadia and their envoys. But it became harder the last few years because a new Lord of Dominion is now in control there. So Riverford is now under the control of number 3 of the Cardinal Knights, and known as the White Knight.
The White Knight?
The White Knight, yes. And because of that, it has been,
The Elezen murderer.
yes. And my family's home is in Saintsbridge and in Clearbrook.
They have no insight on
Bă, Clearbrook. Mi-aduc aminte Clearbrook din Octopath.
Da.
who these Cardinal Knights actually are.
I
as
don't
an
know.
exile.
I don't know. Even as an exarch, I do not know who they are, what their dealings are. I only know that they are very powerful, the most powerful knights in the empire, the 4 Cardinal Knights. I know about the number 1, the Red Knight. He is guarding Alexander, and because of him, it has been rather hard doing some of our plannings and doing some of our things. It's a complicated relationship.
Hour. Zici
Me-
hour, la cine te referi?
Me and Alexander, and the Archbishop.
What about the
So
other
he can-
exarchs?
He cannot control his own bodyguard, really? Sorry, I didn't mean to
Maybe
sound-
it's
I mean,
more
yes, I
of
did.
maybe it's more of a shepherd echo than a bodyguard.
It's a complicated relationship.
Fine, I will let it go for now.
Well,
I'm doing that a lot. Recently.
I know you've been on edge, and I can feel your anger and your frustration. But those are some of the details I can tell about me. I've met Alexander because he came to me. We talked and talked, became friends. He invited me to the capital. I've gone there a few times and we talked, and he dared to share some of his visions of what the empire could be. And then I became a little bit more outgoing and I trusted him and showed him some of my visions. We clicked, and that's how our partnership began.
Unclick. No, I'm not saying. I don't say that. I swear, I don't say that.
O să vă povestească un pic despre
What about
relația
the other
lor.
exarchs?
Yes. Interesting.
Are they on
Yes,
the same
good
boat
question.
with you? Did
Do you know the
Alexander-
other Exarch?
Da, imediat, nu un pic.
Did Alexander hire 4 EA Sayers?
There are
Mhm.
four
Afară de Ib.
There are 4 exarchs. There is me, Aiden the Kind. That's what people keep calling me. Then there is the Obsidian Flame or Kelithar.
Cum scrie aia?
K-A-E L-I-T-H-A-R, the Obsidian Flame.
Lui T-R.
K-A-E L-I-T-H-A-R. He is a very complicated individual, and even though he is chosen by Alexander, he is not loyal to him. We believe he is still loyal to the former Archbishop and House Bouchard and the Emperor. Again, it's very complicated to keep the ruse up and our plans up, and it's
see.
complicated. And then
Okay.
there is she is known as Seraphis, the Veil Keeper, and she is sworn to preserve the balance between the truth and the forbidden knowledge of the Empire.
Ooh, this sounds interesting.
She doesn't have loyalties to anyone, not even to the Emperor or the Archbishop. Her only mission or job, cum vrei să zici, is to keep the balance. Then there is un pic, o secundă.
Ib?
Da, numai un pic. Așa, then there is Ib, the Eternal Warden. She is guarded to protecting the innocent and to protect those who cannot protect themselves. She is my master and teacher, and she also had a similar upbringing like Alexander and us. She might be the most powerful of all of us. She has this ability that when she uses healing magic on someone, she can see into the past of that person. She gets their memories and knowledge and everything. So sometimes she was forced when she was younger, she was abused and tortured and all of that, like what the Empire always does. But her abilities were used for interrogation purposes.
To gather information for the Empire.
Yes. So
Sounds about
that's
right.
us. Kelithar, the Obsidian Flame, who is against the Archbishop, we believe. Seraphis, the Veil Keeper, who's the one who keeps the balance. And then there is Ib, the Eternal Warden, who protects the innocent. And then there is me, the new addition.
Does Ib know of your plans, Aiden? Or bishops.
We talked about some things. She knows parts of them, yes, but not everything. She knows I'm loyal to the Archbishop, and she has her own agenda, I believe.
Interesting.
I learned many things from her. She's a good person. But I've seen many persons who are good that got corrupted. So I fear she doesn't go to some extremes. But I'm a hypocrite because at the same time I'm letting Alexander do all sorts of things. Sometimes I protest, sometimes I yell at him. We have a very weird relationship. And I made a promise to him that if he becomes like Eobul and if he doesn't stop at some point, that I would stop him. Whatever it takes.
Are you willing? And you're ready and willing to go through with that?
He promised me that he would pay.
Regardless of his promise, I mean.
He promised me that at the end he will take responsibility for everything that he has done, and I will keep him to that promise. I will keep myself to being judged as well. You cannot impart judgment on anyone if you are not willing to be judged in return. You cannot cut someone down if you don't expect to be cut down in return. So, for a better future of the Empire, I believe at some point all of us will need to step down and pay for our mistakes and sins. Even myself. I don't see myself in the future of the Empire.
Let us not make this too heavy and way too dramatic. Please, Aiden, I cannot even bear to imagine.
And so
To
far
comprehend
in
your
the
work.
future.
Yes, I've just
I have this
reunited with
flaw
you.
that
You
sometimes
cannot be talking about your death right now. Please.
I do have. I'm not talking about my death. No, I'm talking about taking responsibility for my sins. And the people of the future of the Empire will be the ones who will cast that judgment. If they deem worthy that I stay alive, I stay alive. If not, then so be it. You know, I have a bad habit of thinking all the patterns and all the possibilities. So I am always and constantly thinking about my death, and always all the patterns lead to that outcome because it is inevitable, and I embraced it.
Of course, but I'm sure you will agree death should come in peace and earned and after everything is resolved, yes?
I still have many things that I want to accomplish.
Exactly. So let us not hurry towards that
And
specific conclusion and end.
se uită la tine, Echo. I am engaged.
Aiden,
Yes.
o să sar pe el, să-l iau în brațe, să strâng super, super tare. And I'll say, are you happy?
It is not a marriage for love. I don't love her. I do respect her and I like her very much. She is, you probably heard of her. She is Antoinette, one of the Number Knights.
I was just about to ask, but are you happy? But then he said that.
She is one of my family, but she is very îndepărtată cousin, and that's what they did in those times.
Taliban. Wait, let me check my notes.
It is
Auzi ceva
proper.
aia?
It is proper
Antoinette.
to take a wife. It is proper to have someone to take care of the household, and she's also a warrior and a powerful one at that. But there's only one person that I ever loved, and
Antoinette? Cine era Antoinette? Eu nu mai țin minte.
Antoinette,
Exact.
The long, the kind, how samples.
number
se
knight.
uită, Se uită la tine
Eleven.
Renault și vede că Echo nu a băgat în seamă ce-o zis și trece mai departe. So, I am happy.
Stai un pic că mă caut notițele.
I am happy.
Numărul 11. Numărul 11.
Mhm. Da, da.
Da.
The
So I'm-
kind.
I am happy. We are all kind. I am happy to answer your question, Echo. But I will be the most happy when I see people elected by the people. In those shiny golden halls. So tell me about yourself. What happened to you?
Nu un pic. Antoinette zice of House Ambrose. De aia au zis că she's one of...
Da, e erudită.
my house.
E erudită cu el, da.
Ce frumos. Antoinette Villon.
Antoinette Villon, da. A
Ok.
fost adoptată de o altă familie nobilă. Asta mai aflați. A fost adoptată de o altă familie nobilă și după aia când a ajuns Ambrose și așa, el i-a dat de urmă și, na, uite, he revealed everything și acum cumva se face un fel de alianță între House Ambrose and the Villons și Antoinette e of both houses și, no, urmează să se căsătorească.
Belong a smaller house.
A smaller house, da.
Mhm. Ok, ok. Do be careful, Aiden. I trust you. I trust your judgment. I trust you know what you're doing. However, as we found out about the Izos and the Benoit, his marriage, let us say like that,
Right.
be more mindful of your position, but also of yourself. Do not go through with this if you are not sure. Ceva de genul zice.
Do not tempt my already insecure heart, Echo.
It is so weird să aud echo de la el, deci cred că e,
Și lui e
Da,
foarte
dar-
weird.
trebuie să se obișnuiască, da.
For now, this is the best match. And the best match for my house. And for our future.
Doesn't sound that bad to me. Number Knight of Kong Blood. You'll get used to it.
What about you? What about your sister? What about the Benoits? What happened? What is happening with you? Tell me about
My friend,
Zeldis, about Morak, about you and everything.
I don't know anything about Isolde since the third of Elaine. When we went there to rescue her.
When we were ambushed and captured by Alexander and his troops and branded and made to be sacrificed to the demons in the fell to eat us. Ah, yeah, I remember now.
By a resurrected bishop.
And younger looking Father
Benedict.
Benedict.
Who is
You
in
remember
the
him, Aiden, right?
I have
Wait.
never seen Alexander with Father Benedict, and he knows about my relationship with him. I believe that if he would have revived Father Benedict, he would have told me. But
Hmm.
I will keep an open mind and see if I can inquire.
He is alive though.
He might be in the fell now. Oh,
The
wow.
bastard is still alive. That's why I'm saying just keep an open mind. I trust your judgment. Just I'm
Well-
not saying that Alexander wasn't different. Nu zice kind. So nu say kind to you. It was different to you. However, he is still the one who let all of this happen. Just be careful. Atât o să mai zic, că nu o să mai insist. Că nu o să, clar că n-ar. O să mi se închidă ochii, în timp ce stăm și povestim, Eco deja e amețită și obosită, o să se închidă așa încet ochii, dar ascultă, vrea să asculte ce zice Renaud.
Tell me about yourself. Tell me
Me.
about you. Și să uite și la tine. In Velvet, please. I'm sorry, Echo. Tell me, why the mask? Why what circus? I need to know. I want to
Let
know
us
what
keep
happened
let
to
us
you.
keep this let us keep this between us, please, Aiden. For now, I am not ready to share this with anyone else. All right? Please.
But
The circus I meant was
you
Right.
you share the circus. with
Tell me about the
everybody,
circus. Tell me
nu,
about
dar
the
m-a arătat
circus.
spre masă, știi? Yes,
Tell me
the
about the
circus I meant was, și o să-i povestesc, dar nu cred că, o să-i zic.
N-are rost.
O
Okay,
să zic
sorry.
că I joined the circus after my mother in the woodlands died. It was a
ok,
desperate
nu trebuie
attempt
să-
to seek power, blah
We
blah.
know,
And
we
I
know, we
will
know.
tell him it is demons. It was a demon circus. And
Îi spui
I
de Marco
struggled
și de
for...
Izabela și de Terence și de tot.
Deci de ce îmi vine? Mi-e greu să spun de Marco și de Isabela și de Terence lui Aiden. Nu știu de ce. Aș zice numai că it was a demon circus and I struggled and fought for years not to get
Wait.
eaten.
Wait.
And that is where I found my power.
Wait.
I know how it sounds. They were different demons. Stop.
that was my reaction too.
Wait. A circus full of demons.
Yes,
and they are the
but
ones who
my demons
your
didn't
demons
eat humans.
didn't eat
Yes.
demons.
No, we harvested the energies and emotions of our audience, and that
Velvet,
is how they.
I swear. Sometimes. How in everything that's holy did you
Survive,
a circus of
fought
demons?
for power.
You know
struggled
better. You
to
know
earn my
better.
powers.
You know better.
There is where I found out the truth, Aiden. I didn't know anything until I went with the
Alright.
circus.
I'm
I
not here
will
to judge.
take my gloves off. I will take my gloves off, and I will try to summon a bit of the blue flames.
E mâna cu brandul?
Nu, mâna stângă, că de am făcut mâna
We
stângă.
showed him the brand already.
Da, i-ați arătat.
Da. Dar
Can I
acum nu
see-
mi-arăt, e doar mâna mea.
Can I see the brand?
Și eu... Ok, dar pot să sumonez un pic de flames, oare? Să arăt. Dacă
Da.
nu aș face cu prestidigitate ce nu m-au imitat
Poți
să
să
vadă cam ce...
sumonezi. Poți să sumonezi. You can control your Hellfire now.
Yes, îmi scot și cealaltă mănușă, aici e
Blue
brandul,
flames.
and yes,
Blue flames.
o să zic așa, I am a blue mage now.
A blue
Atât o
mage.
să zic. Nu știu ce am impresia că e prea multe informații, deci nu știu de ce. Why am I so scared of telling Aiden stuff? Deci nu știu de ce. Din cauza lui Alexander, fucking
Because he's
Alexander.
a daft, da.
Wait.
Listen, man, no, wait. His world is breaking apart.
Wait.
I know this feeling.
The many souls also had blue flames. It called it Hellfire.
Ah, yes,
The many-
I
the
call
many
it that
souls.
as well. I call it that as well. Marco was the one coming up with names, but this was mine. I always thought this was quite original.
Marco.
See, because I have... Yes, he was the former master of ceremonies of the circus. The one I took it from. The one I beat fair and square.
A
Vorbea
demon.
despre Renault, ca și cum trebuie să
Also a demon.
subliniez asta.
You said you were the only one, so
Yes.
this Marco was also a demon.
Yes, I was the only... I mean, Orion, you met him, also traveled with the circus for about a month or two before Isabella kicked him out because she wanted to eat him, because she loved him very much. And
Marco also picked me up.
Nu stă acolo așa.
They cam așa, da, exact. Like, the
da, voi,
acolo
hai
în
să
corner.
terminăm. Eco vorbește prea mult, guys. Vă rog.
Can I interject?
Adică vrei să te bagi în conversație, să știe lumea că
Cam
ești
așa,
acolo.
când aud că vorbește despre
Please.
Marco.
Ok, sure. Wait, there is someone here. Și instant reacționează
Deci,
în momentul în
Carabas.
care...
Yeah, that must be Carabas. Yeah, he was following us for sure.
Now, this evening we're having...
Și apare ca un hobo, așa-i?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Alright.
but
So
I
you
do
don't
have,
pick...
but I do have the scythe. The same scythe that he saw already.
Alright.
This
So,
is a
um,
look for you. Come on, sit down. I was just getting to the good part again.
Se uită la
Sit
tine,
down.
se uită la tine, Echo, și zice At first I thought that we would discuss in private. I understand Renault coming, but now your other friends are joining us as well. I understand.
It's just me. I can shut up. I can also close my ears if you want.
No, it's fine. I've heard
Yes.
part of your stories. No?
Oh, have you? Then what is it worrying you? I mean, what's scaring you? A circus
auzi.
full of demons when you have a...
Te auzi
Da.
Microfonul în
foarte... Da, nu știu ce unde e
Ți-ai pus
microfonul.
căștile? Da, ți-ai pus
Da.
căștile.
No, the damn AirPods ran out of juice. O secundă.
Ok, se ridică
Nu, dar
Aiden.
era în fular microfonul.
Da, aia era. Se ridică Aiden și zice, alright, I'm tired. Thank you for this lovely
Hang on,
conversation.
hey.
Wait,
Sorry,
why?
don't stop on
why
my
did-
account. Don't stop on my account. But I'm just curious. Why are you so
He's
surprised by
heard
a
this story
circus with...
before.
Se ia și
Yeah.
pleacă. Se ia și pleacă.
God damn it.
Thank you
What did
for
you
this
say?
for this nice conversation. See you tomorrow.
He
Aiden,
wanted
wait.
to talk to you.
Se și pleacă.
That's it.
I wanted to talk to him as well.
Yeah, but he
This is
wanted
why I
to
said
talk
I
to
was going
you
to come alone.
alone. That's why I didn't want
Yes.
to get involved.
Yes,
Also,
he insisted.
the demon circus is not as cute as you think.
Breeze.
I know it's not cute. It was horrible. It was a hard few
You
years.
were talking to a man who just told you he cleansed his house of demons, an ambassador included. That was his
Yes, but
biggest
my demons are
accomplishment.
different. I do not. I've said this before.
Is he behind the door?
If you can't see,
Is he within earshot sau chiar a plecat? Am auzit cum a închis ușa și
Chiar pleacă.
supărat.
Chiar pleacă.
Chiar pleacă.
Da.
I would like to check if he leaves.
You can check, he leaves.
You mean, mă uit la Renault. You mean I upset him?
well,
No,
I'm not sure.
I did, I think.
I
Sorry.
was definitely
Cu un
surprised.
inside check o să pot să vă zic că nu Carabas, nu prezența lui Carabas l-a supărat, ci Echo l-a supărat.
Okay.
18.
Da, it's fine.
Ah.
Tu nu
Inside
te
check,
prinzi de asta, dar băieții o să se prindă de asta.
Okay. Ixnay on the ambassador maker A. You know what I'm saying? I
Can
mean,
you use proper imperial dialectics, please?
Carlos, monsieur, please do not divulge the
Atâta
existence of a... sorry.
I will not. He asked. I mean, I understand this. Listen. Okay. All jokes aside, I understand how it sounds. All right. I understand how mentioning a circus full of demons, where I had to struggle to be kept alive each and every day.
Nu e
sounds
vorba de
like
demon.
Really crazy.
18 inside,
But-
nu e vorba de demon.
It's not about the demons.
No, it's
it's
not about the demons.
the terrors.
It's about Echo. It's about you.
Dar nu i-am
And
spus de
you.
Teros nimica. Me.
But
Mamă, ce
I
râzi de mai și
have...
tu.
I
He has a fucking sensation. I have a fucking sensation. He's
I have no wisdom.
getting information about the terrors, but he seems to have a fixation
Mă uit la
on
tine,
you.
mă uit la tine.
What?
Why?
What?
Mă uit la tine și zic, I know I'm different. I understand. That's why I wanted to talk to him. That's why I came here and I was open to telling him.
And
And
you
I
brought
had the
everyone.
discussion
În,
with him
în afară
before.
de Orion. Cam asta.
Renault ne-a urmărit, Aiden l-a chemat pe Renault. Aiden l-a chemat.
Also,
Eco așa vede.
nu vin dacă e cazul.
Știu, Eco așa vede. He asked for Renault to come. Besides, listen, I had a discussion with him prior when I gave him the stone. We agreed that, yes, we are different people now. I'm still... I don't know. O să fie așa, o să tremure. I don't know. I do not wish to hurt him. I do not wish to make him angry at me. I do not understand.
I'm gonna put it in simple terms.
Oh, yes, really, please do. For my simple woman brain does not comprehend.
Really? What does it compliment? That he likes you?
I know he likes me. I like him as well. He's my oldest. He's my light. He was the one who kept me alive in the darkness and in the muck, and I cannot believe he's alive. And
Silverash, he's in love with you.
That's my expression, like, what? Opa, eu căzut urechile. What? Aiden, no, Aiden is, he wouldn't. I mean, why would he? Look, I mean, just
How many times,
error.
how many times
Error
does he have to say it to you before you get it? You are his light. You are his inspiration. You are the one that kept him alive.
Those are my words. Exact aceleași cuvinte îl zise Eco despre Aiden. But he's
And I kind of
engaged,
understand.
and I
Kind of. Because you tend to do
he's
that.
engaged. He's engaged, and I mean,
All right. Yes, he's engaged. You're right. I don't know what that means because I'm a farmer. But I also know
The
But he was
bullshit, you
honest.
don't know what that means. It means that he's getting ready to get married.
Listen, Mr. Aristocrat, you guys marry your own family.
I have studied the customs of some peasants in the Empire, and I know they do it as well. Maybe not in the
It's
flatlands
true.
or wherever
I mean,
you
your
are.
sister married
What, are you joking?
human, right?
We're actually cutting-edge tradition here. We marry interspecies, man.
Ah,
Yeah, but I'm talking about engagement.
I
That is a
see.
thing that happens.
yes.
From what I've heard in peasant families, as well as noble ones, sometimes even very young.
Peasants? No, we don't do that. Come on. We marry for love.
Well,
He
that's
did
not
say
what I
it
read
was
in the chronicles of marital traditions of the peasantry of the north.
Canon.
And perhaps
It's fucking canon.
I see.
wow.
Well, that's not how we do it in the
Chronicle of peasant
flatlands.
marital. Wow, amazing.
That's not
I
how we do it
mean-
in the flatlands.
He did say that he wasn't.
Ora.
It wasn't a marriage. It was more of a marriage of convenience. But he didn't say. Where are you getting this from? He didn't say his. And realization dawns on Echo. She's like, but I. Oh shit.
I'll be honest, I don't see it either.
I know. I mean, why would he, right? I mean, look at me.
Why would he?
I'm a monster. Why would he? I mean, I'm amazing, of course, but why?
That means you're an amazing monster. Interesting. I mean, there are several things that
Yeah.
you did. I don't know. Maybe this is how you wanted to do it all
Let us
along.
stop discussing this, please. I am
Okay,
not feeling.
of course.
I think
of
I might
course.
throw up.
Yes, understood.
The alcohol is it's. he
This is
left.
just an
Te
observation.
întreb.
This is just an
Okay.
observation. That's all it is.
Interesting. Yes, interesting. I see. Observation. Can we go rest now?
Sure. And I'm going to listen to the conversations that he's had with the
I will
Calixtus.
give. Yes.
Calypso.
Let's listen.
Durează cam o
And you
oră de
have-
conversație.
You
Let's
will
listen
give
to
me
this.
the bag back.
Sure.
Give him the bag, and then I will give you the
It's a
recording.
good
So
idea.
put it in bag.
It's a good idea, by
Put
the
it-
way.
Yes.
know.
Put it in the bag of holding.
Yes, I did it.
See, you both are learning so much from me. Îți dau ție recording solo. Put it in a bag of holding. Let's listen to it once we get back. This is his place. It's
We're
not-
talking
I don't-
get back.
When we get
Well,
back to Guild House, ține piatra, bagul bag of holding, and we listen to it once we get back. Orion
No.
will have to hear this as well.
That's
Then
practically
we
wasting
are-
of. We're
Yes,
outside of town. We're technically
Yes,
not
but
being
this-
followed.
Yes, but this lighthouse, it's his place. He practically l-am gonit de aici. It doesn't. I mean, sure, we can. I'm too tired.
No, I'm with you,
way
Echo.
too
We have
tired.
to go back. Let's go back. We listen to it. We can listen to it in the morning for what I care. We can also look at the
Yes.
map that he drew for
He
us.
did tell us basically the gist of it, so he seemed like honest. So, and I trust him. So, pretty sure it went according to his story.
And
But
perhaps
if you want to, vreau să-i dau piatra. If you want to, and I want to scroll through the audio until I get to the where Aiden started telling us about his story, and when he gets to the Adral part, if you didn't hear this, this is
I
what
heard
he
it
mentioned. Your
loud and
boss.
clear. I was in a corner, hiding behind
Ah.
the box.
Okay, then just put it back then. You don't need that. I see. Okay, let's go back.
I have my questions. Mitchell, what the fuck is Jadar at this hour?
Jadar at this hour,
Și pe
probably
vapor, probabil, nu?
outside,
E 2 noaptea sau...
doing his thing, as a seeker, doing seeker things. But
Okay,
before
can
we
I-
continue with you guys, vreau să ne întoarcem un pic la Orion.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
L-am lăsat singur pe Orion, oh god!
No!
Dai!
I mean, I'm gonna probably pass out soon because I'm drunk and tired.
L-am lăsat să dormi.
Uite!
You shut up.
Finitos, domine.
Please don't read Latin prayers, Aline. Please don't read Latin prayers.
So Orion, you drift into a deep sleep as beautiful multicolored flowers explode, harbinging, în fine, I can't pronounce that word.
Heralding, maybe.
Heralding, mulțumesc, the new year. At first, you dream of peaceful stars in the night sky. But at some point, they begin to blur. Their points of light bleeding into one another, forming a swirling vortex. The ground beneath you vanishes, and you find yourself floating in an infinite void. From the center of the vortex, a towering figure emerges, cloaked in a mantle of stars and darkness.
I've seen him before, I know, right?
Yes, his presence is overwhelming. His form radiating a silent finality. No words are spoken, for the end doesn't need words. Yet you feel the weight of his intent, pressing into your very soul. Nu știu ce se aude. With a slow, deliberate motion, Finis raises one hand, and the stars around you ignite into constellations. They twist and shift and form 3 images. You can see a lion roaring, its body made of golden light. You can see a ship sailing through cosmic seas, its sails shimmering with stardust, and a serpent coiling around itself, its eyes gleaming with knowledge. But then the constellations begin to falter, their light dimming as unseen forces pull at their forms. One by one they collapse into glowing fragments, spiraling towards a massive blackened star. Its cold, pulsating energy devours the remnants, leaving behind nothingness. You can see the hooded figure lifting an hourglass. A world legacy? The sands inside begin to flow upward, their golden grains shining briefly before dissipating into this nothingness. With a tilt of his hand, the hourglass spills its contents into the void, scattering stars that reignite the heavens. These new stars align into unfamiliar shapes. shapes. You don't quite understand yet.
Can I talk to him? Like,
Yeah,
what do you want to what do you want to show me? Don't understand.
He turns his head, and you can feel his intent pouring into your very being. The message is clear. The stars are not eternal. They fade, they die, but their death gives rise to new light, new stories. The constellations may change, but their purpose remains to guide, to inspire, and to destroy. He lowers the hourglass. His form begins to dissolve into the void. But as he fades, the stars burn brighter. And you got this idea inside of your head. Even in endings, there is hope for new beginnings.
I try to
And you wake
identify
up.
this with, yeah, it's the end. It is the end of the year. Perhaps it makes sense. The year is ending, but the new one is beginning. Where am I? Where are the others?
As you wake up, you feel something warm, and you hold it tight. You look down,
What?
and you can see a fragment of light solidified into some sort of a crystal. And it's there in your hand.
I drop it on the bed, like.
Okay, you drop it on the bed.
It's a crystal of light, Oreo!
It's the light of Erendir, our most beloved star.
Huh? No,
I look
it's
at it
Charles
for
of
a couple of
Kindly. What are
seconds,
you
but-
talking about?
I look at it for a couple of seconds, like, is it doing anything other than shine?
No, it just has this faint, beautiful glow to it. And it's warm to the touch.
Okay, I get out from the bed, like, I leave the crystal there, but then after I look at it for a couple of seconds, I pick it up again and try to study it. Like, what could this be?
You look inside of it. There's just this light. It's a light fragment captured in crystal. Amber colored, golden light.
I am too tired for this right now. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna
Go back to sleep.
I'm gonna clutch onto it tightly, but I will eventually fall back asleep and I'll figure out tomorrow.
You go back to sleep. After a few hours, your friends come back. And you all meet up at the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah, but we are also going to go to sleep, right? E vreo 2-3 noaptea.
3 noaptea.
Am dormit până...
Chiar acum s-a făcut ora 3 noapte.
Na.
Do you have any more Monstercon of aliens?
Yes, I have one left. Pentru că e numai pe short rest.
Yeah, I'm not a...
Pe long rest, scuze.
I'm not
Nu,
a...
nu mai am. E 0 din 4, nu.
0 din 4, ok, deci nu mai... Then it doesn't matter. Then... Sleepy time.
Yes.
Ok.
Pentru că urmează să ne vedem a doua zi cu Aiden la orfelinat să vorbim, dar oricum dimineața trebuie să stabilim exact ce facem și să ascultăm înregistrarea. Yes,
Ok,
sleepy time.
Sleepy
In the
time.
guild hall, right?
Dormi în guild. În cameră, în guild.
Yeah. So only no, it's too late. I'm guessing Jadar. If I spot Jadar, but he's out in the city. Who knows where, right?
Man, it's a big city.
Okay, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Okay, cool. I want to send a message to Adilal via Seeker.
Okay.
But secret.
Any Seeker, trustworthy Seeker.
You don't know where to find a secret.
E 3 noaptea.
Yeah, I'm saying. Dacă nu.
Just go to
That's
sleep.
my. Yep. Okay. Long rest it is.
Long rest, yes.
Până la 11
I will...
dormi.
Da, și eu vreau să dorm până... Cât e? 3
Până
cu...
11 doar.
3 cu 8.
Okay.
Da, 11. I will sneak into Carabas's room and sleep in his bed.
Okay.
Long rest.
Okay.
You think if all you need is someone to sleep with, you would find someone who's safer,
Don't think too
like
much about
Renault
it.
or
Yes.
myself?
I know.
But
I know. Crazy, right?
Eu dorm în chainmail, frate, ce aveți?
Du-te, man, cum să te duci în email? Fii serios, că dai jos.
If I wake up, then I probably sleep on the floor.
oh, that sounds like nightmare music.
That does sound like nightmare music. Holy shit!
Renault.
You sleep on the
me.
floor, you say? No. Nightmare music for Renault.
Nu, hai să lăsăm asta.
Nightmare.
Sau Renault.
Oh, ba da.
You are summoned back
Oh.
into the room of 7 thrones, where 7 dark kings
Trebuie notițe de demult.
should have sit there, sau cum se zice, but
Sat.
sat.
Set, da.
But you don't see your grandfather, you don't see Lubeo, you don't see Lord Pelennor. Instead, behind one of the thrones, you can see a female, full dark plate armor, beautiful white hair dangling from beneath her visor. You can see Freya. She talked to you before and she presented herself before you.
Yes.
She told you that she represents one of the seven virtues of a dark knight, specifically humility.
I've been breaking that one, but as a joke.
She looks to you,
As a joke.
ridică mâna, and you feel a pull as the dreamscape changes. The air is thick, carrying the faint scent of lavender mixed with ash. You find yourself
With
standing
ash.
with ash. Lavender and ash. Yes, sau de ceva. You find yourself standing on a narrow bridge of blackened stone that arches across an endless void. Stars swirl in slow, mournful patterns as a pale silver moon casts an otherworldly glow over the dreamscape. At the end of the bridge stands Lady Freya, a small frame clad in black, intricately engraved armor. Her helmet bears a sharp, angular visor shaped like the wings of a raven, and her cape billows as though stirred by an unseen wind. In one gauntlet hand, she grips a blade forged of starlight and shadow. You can see the familiar form of the Shadowbringer. Her presence exudes both power, but also sorrow and kindness. You hear her voice, not spoken, but resonating directly within your mind. Melodic, like a lamenting hymn, she says. You have wandered into the realm of dreams, where the broken spirits of the innocent cry out for salvation. I am Lady Freya, guardian of these fragile echoes, and I have watched you, Albert Benoit. You seek strength, but do you seek it for yourself or for others? She comes a bit closer. The dreamscape is no idle realm. It holds truths, burdens, and trials. She waves her hand, and behind you can see a shadowy city. Buildings made out of shadow. Streets made out of cobblestone, but shadows as well. It's weird. It's like a city that spews forth dark fumes and shadows. But you can see the familiar port.
Bloodborne.
Ce?
Bloodborne,
Eu
I mean.
nu m-am jucat niciodată.
Nu?
Nu e Bloodborne. Nu, e Grand Port.
Elden Ring.
A shadow has fallen over this city. One born of cruelty and greed. Across the veil of slumber, countless children are being lured into nightmares by a being who feeds upon their innocence. You know him by the name of Calixtus.
I do.
Și acum eu să zic că
Zice, you may yet
My
prove
pleasure.
yourself worthy to face it, but only if you face humility. She waves her hand again and shows you inside of the city, the layout of the compound, what the facility is.
She does.
She shows you a building, small, at the edge of it in the back, but underneath. It looks like an inverted fortress. It spires underneath the earth, piercing it. Its wall forged of dark, glimmering obsidian, etched with swirling runic patterns that faintly pulse with light. It feels alive, as if the dream itself watches through its windows. As the gates of this dream fortress, at the gates of this dream fortress stands Lady Freya, her figure outlined by a radiant silver-blue glow. She gestures and the fortress gates swing open with an ear-splitting creak. Beyond lies a long hallway bathed in silvery light. The walls shimmer, showing fragmented images. Children huddled in dark cells, their faces streaked with tears. Chain crafted of light and shadow bind them, and ghostly figures patrol the corridors, their forms shifting between man and monster. These children have been stolen, Freya continues. Their dreams shackled, their hope harvested by a cruel master. This foul human thrives on their fear and helplessness, growing stronger with every moment they are left in darkness. This is a place where cruelty is hidden behind veils of order and control. Please, accept the trial of humility. Find these children and bring them back to the light. But beware, this is not a battle that strength alone can win. Only by setting aside your pride, your fears, and your desires will you find the strength to free them. Humility is not the absence of strength, my dark knight. It is the courage to wield it for the sake of others. Remember this, and you shall prevail.
That's what I always say. Allora, eram pe mut. Scuze.
The vision ends, and you wake up just before dawn.
Ok. Sure.
Voi, Echo și Cărăbăs, n-aveți nicio treabă, voi dormiți bine.
Ești pe mut.
Yes, there are blue.
N-am ce să zic. I'm happy.
I'm not. Eu când mă trezesc și văd că nu ești în pal lângă mine, I'll be so angry. I'll come like on the floor to you, like grab your shirt. Really? Really? You must know this that makes me angry, right? I do what I do yesterday, and then you sleep on the floor. What? Is it just that horrible to sleep next to me right now?
No, I'm just being careful. You know, sometimes I tend to
Because,
bite off. Silveraf, sometimes I tend to bite off more than I can chew. Know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Look at your neck. Look at your fucking neck. That's what's keeping me on the floor and not next to you.
Mm-hmm. Really? Is that really it? Because you were much more convincing yesterday. Remember? When you asked and then I showed and then... O să te trântesc la loc. Fine, sleep on the floor. I don't care. Mă pun în pat.
Look, okay. If you stay with that, then I'm probably going to lay next to you on back to back, like we used to back in a tent. You know, you remember?
Uh-huh,
I'm going to say, look, Velvet.
Mm.
You said I could. You said I could. Let's just take it slow, okay?
Fine. I'm just angry.
I know.
Yeah.
I can tell. And you got what to be angry about.
Yeah, no, I'm still sleepy. I cannot have this conversation right now. Și stau acolo pe loc. Cu spatele. Bineînțeles că nu mai pot să adorm. Dar stau acolo. Până când ne
I
trezim.
can't sleep, but I have no more spell slots. I need your help with some potions when the sun rises. So if you know what's good for you, if you know what's good for us, catch a few hours of sleep.
You mean you need the good berries or what?
No,
No, okay, good.
these potions are practically ready. I just need the finishing touches. And those are usually the finickiest.
Yes, I remember. I will help you in the morning. Sleep. It is morning. That okay.
Okay.
Ok.
Dura!
Întrebare. Am stabilit că astăzi e ziua în care mi-e foarte obosită. Ne întâlnim cu Aiden după prânz. Ai zis tu, Reno, că te întâlnești cu el la orfelinat, nu?
Da.
Și
Da.
urmează... Dar până atunci, probabil înainte de prânz, maybe when we have like our brunch, că noi n-am avut mic dejun și toate alea, and we're fancy, I guess, vorbim și facem planul și în principiu ce am stabilit, că să mergem să ne infiltrăm la tipul în casă, nu?
Păi,
Sau...
o să ne mai gândim, vă mai gândiți și aș vrea să ne oprim aici, cred că e un punct bun să oprim.
Ok, ca să știu cum
Că-
pregătesc spelurile, de-aia vreau să știu ce am
Urmează
stabilit.
să vorbești,
Da,
vorbești
puțin.
Renault cu Aiden și urmează teoretic în această primă zi din anul nou să mergeți să vă infiltrați și să... Na, până data viitoare aveți timp să vă puneți planul înapoi.
I'm really curious what that light crystal fragment thing is. I will study it in the morning. If it's still there in the first place.
It's still there.
Okay. I didn't just dream it.
No.
As for the potions, people, if I get
Yes.
this right, and I will be counting on both of you, Echo and Orion,
For the guidance, yes.
You will need to do
Guidance, Monster
I guess.
Carnivalian,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give myself advantage on the roll and cast both of them. These will raise all our ACs to 16.
Dar
For an
acum,
hour.
o să dau acum? Sau nu, ca să
mean-
fie făcute?
No, you're the exception. Fair Renault, fairest of the land, with 19 AC. We only wish we were as.
Vreau să știu dacă
Powerful
dau Monster
as we
Carnivalian sau
are.
nu. De-aia zic, facem acum ca să dau Monster Carnivalian sau nu, de-aia vreau să știu.
Mircea depinde de tine.
Facem data viitoare. mai
Data
bine.
viitoare.
Lăsăm
Ok, ca
și
să știu să nu
precauțiuni
apăs.
și tot. Da.
Mhm.
Și totuși, tot am stat și m-am gândit și așa, aș vrea să facem level up acum. După acest long rest.
I mean, după ziua asta, da, sure.
Și o să vă dau level 8 acum. And I wanna do some HP rolling and everything.
Alright.
Actual
So-
HP rolling.
For Renault, Well of Darkness,
O și da
maximul
cineva.
tău acum e 11, so ai 11 în loc de ăsta și an ability score improvement. Sau un feat.
Carisma.
Ok.
Carisma plus,
Carisma.
Îți pui 2
plus
puncte.
2.
Ok, deci atunci o
Yes.
să ai un carisma de 18.
Și atunci
Deci-
o să am 12 Well of Darkness.
12 Well of Darkness, corect. Awesome. 12 Well of Darkness points. Și rol pentru HP, te rog?
L-am dat în chat.
L-ai dat?
O dat bine.
Ai dat, cât ai dat pe Zara? Ai dat 6?
6.
Deci media.
Da.
Cum faci aia?
Deci
Cum dai
media.
rol pentru HP?
Am dat un hit die roll.
Ia, pentru calcula și plus 2.
No, poți să-ți adaugi extra 8 la HP.
Păi, dacă dai pe hit dice acolo la rotița aia cu adjust hit dice, poți să dai un roll de hit die așa random, știi?
Ah, ok.
Și Orion
Oh
tot
my God,
media am
am-
dat-o.
Am 69 HP.
Da, ai 69 HP. Orion,
Nice.
poți să-ți adaugi și tu. Stați, nu vă grăbiți toți. Nu un pic. Nu un pic.
Man, that sucks.
Ca să vă luăm pe rând, nu un pic. Deci, atunci îl fac pe Orion.
Eu am zar
Ok.
de 8. What's your excuse?
Așa. Tu ai un additional draw, Orion. Deci ai 9 acum. Așa. Și ce alegi la level 8? Ability score improvement sau feat?
I feel like ability score improvement, especially +2 to wisdom right now, especially now that
Ok.
I've also aged technically a year.
Ok, 20
Ah.
wisdom.
Yet.
then.
Nice.
Ok. So now you have 20 wisdom și ai
Poți
un
să-mi pun
extra draw.
HP-ul, Maxim?
Da, poți, cât ai dat roll? Extra 8.
8.
Da,
Deci
deci-
66. 6
Da.
6.
Da, exact. Așa, Kerebus, tu la level 8 primești doar un
Ability score improvement.
Yes,
Doar, please.
da. Ce alegi?
Dexterity și wisdom, te rog frumos.
Ok, Dexterity devine 16 și Wisdom devine 16. You have learned stuff.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Asta îți
You have
crește,
learned stuff.
îți crește cheia. Păi da, nu? He's more wise now than he was yesterday. Și more
I
agile.
mean,
Iar pentru
Yeah.
HP folosim house rule-ul. Dacă dai sub medie, poți să păstrezi media.
oh, thank you. 8.
Da, deci extra 8 HP și tu, la fel se aplică și pentru Echo. Extra 8 HP.
Da.
Deci și tu primești 8 HP și tu, Echo,
Cum dau extra, cum îți dau să scrie level 8? Că eu nu știu, cum
acum
crești?
ești level 8.
A apărut.
Da,
Cred că pune Mircea.
am pus
Aia.
eu.
Eu așa am numai 61 HP, wow.
Da, și o să vreau să-mi spui la level 8 tu primești... Stai, nu deschide. Un
nu,
Monster Link Capacity-ul tău crește la 5.
crește la 5, dar acum am uitat să văd ce mi-a pe
Da.
ziua asta. Al 5-lea.
Deci ai 5, așa. Și înainte
And
de
I
toate,
want
spunem
20
ce alegi.
carisma.
20 carisma. Awesome.
Yes.
That's actually a thing. My path actions.
Perfection
No.
la level 9, da.
Noah.
La 9.
La 9.
Nasoul. No, guys, it'll be worth it.
Hai să vedem.
Additional options, Mircea. I wonder what that means.
Da, o să primești 2 poțiuni noi.
Da, da, sunt curios.
Da, 2 poțiuni noi. Pe
Care nu o să-mi pice niciodată, so it doesn't really matter. No, I'm being optimistic. Hai, vedem, da, if you say.
Și acum că mi-ai trecut 20 carisma, o să-mi calculeze automat. totul.
Automat.
Spell CDC-ul, spell... Oh, ce fain, ok.
Cât ai spell save DC-ul, că ar trebui să-l ai destul de mare.
17.
17, da.
Wunderbar. AC 15, finally.
Și eu.
Yes,
Nice.
me too.
Nice. Ok, awesome stuff. Deci felicitări pentru level 8, doar 2 ani și un pic mai
Yay!
târziu.
Asta e bine.
Și na, acum data viitoare, vedeți și vă mai gândiți cum faceți cu Aiden și cu The Facility. Albert și-a primit The Trial of Humility de la Lady Freya to save these children from this father Calixtus. Și Orion a
jucăm.
primit The Shard of Light from his
Am
vision.
primit și info cu unde îi, nu? Că nu știu.
Da,
Mhm.
ai acum așa o idee unde ar trebui să fie, yes. Dacă viziunea e to be trusted, yes, you know the location of that facility.
Din ce
Mă
mi-am
gândesc
notat
când ne
eu
vedem
despre
la
Lady,
lunch.
din ce mi-am notat despre Lady Freya, she seems to be one of the most reasonable phantoms in my
Arsenal, you can say it.
arsenal
Da.
of shadowy phantasms.
Shadowy King, the Kings, the Dark Kings and Queens.
Da, asta nu e aia care e 15 to 16 year old. Nu?
Ba da, ea era.
Ea, care s-a arătat data trecută.
Da.
Las că vezi tu.
Like, very red eyes,
Deci,
very pale.
25 de gold, zice Mircea, are în buzunar un Spirit Guardians cu toți. Numai să vezi.
Deci și-aș fi pus pariu dacă eram acolo, dar Ecol nu fost acolo.
Eu n-am pus
But I'm glad you're picking up my gambling habit as well. It is fun, right?
O să opresc înregistrarea, guys.
Da.
Mulțumesc pentru sesiune. See you next time.
Happy New Year!
Subscribe,
Happy New Year!
like
Happy
and
New Year.
subscribe.